Oh boy.
I want a purple heartwood one, but they're
Right.
$250.
Right.
All right.
I was thinking though, if I could like wood burn in Raywind in the side or something,
Oh, nice.
that would be so cool, right?
I need to pull up my.
I have a wooden mug or like a wooden stein that my friend made me, and he wood burned in the seal of Gondor,
Nice.
Nice.
and he put the handle has like little brass inlays to give it some strength when you put stuff in. Really nice.
There's an ebony one that's $400 and some odd.
Wow.
Oh my god.
I derailed her. Focus, Curie. Focus.
No, I don't. Wait.
Okay.
hang on.
I hit the button and then I went. I need my notes. Crap. Where are my notes?
Mine are lost, by the way. When the husband moved the office out of the office to clean the office carpet, my notes got misplaced.
Oh, fun.
I have no idea where they're at.
Where did they go? Oh, duh. There's an SMBTabletop folder where the only thing in there is my notes. I've done this before.
Hey, Robin.
I'm okay.
Hey, Robin.
What?
Your notes are in that one folder where it's just your notes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
shoot.
good. And they're blank.
Oh,
I was
Bolivian
supposed to go
rosewood
shop for
dice
shrimp.
tower.
It's okay.
Hey, why is Glam still up?
Because that's the wrong map.
Yeah.
I saw city, and I
Hmm.
clicked on city.
All right. I have a rough idea of what we did last time. If somebody has better notes,
Bless you. Bless you.
Oh, I flipped it up and it fell
somebody
down.
if somebody took
Sorry.
better notes,
So
and wants
she
to
said.
do the recap, they can. But I think I
Give me 1 second. I'm going to help you out, Dav.
okay.
It's like light switch. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
If it works like that, you might want to get it looked at.
What are you?
Yeah.
Before you can cut this. Well, never mind.
Okay. We literally haven't done anything. I can stop.
I was
recording
gonna
for.
I was gonna ask them about what they consider to be a universal monster, but never mind.
Great notes.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Guys. There you go.
That's close enough.
My favorite note is book sniffing monk.
Oh boy. All right.
Aliaga is coming.
I know not of what you speak.
Spelled her name wrong.
I always do. Why do you think I call her Floor? I mean, what? That's not a reason why I give everyone nicknames. I can't say your names properly.
Asshole.
Why are there 2 Kiri tokens on the map?
I don't know. Why are there?
I only see one.
There's multiple maps.
No, there. Oh,
Remove
okay.
the
I
glance
keep
filter.
forgetting when I remove a map from my screen, it doesn't remove a map from your screen. You
Which
don't
one
need the
am I
Glam Still
deleting?
map.
You want the
Okay.
Magic City
You need
one.
the Magic City map.
Booped it.
Booped
I
it too hard, Kiri.
I did not.
You booped it too hard.
It's
boy.
fine.
Okay.
You boop the boop.
We're gonna start
Boop the
now.
boop, boop, boop.
Somebody want to lead
What
me?
There
in?
are 2 Kiris on the map.
Wait, that's not mine. I'm not doing that. Hey.
Huh?
Hey.
What?
Which one of
It's
you is
not
doing
me.
that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I figured.
That's Aya.
The fact that she wasn't complaining about it told me it was her. Oh my god. Okay. Somebody lead me in, please, so we can start.
Do, 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 do.
Oh my
Previously
God.
on Heroes of Thyr.
Do, do, do,
Wait,
do.
if we were gonna go there, I had props.
Oh god.
Wait. I found something cool. It's fine.
I was so close to actually starting this.
So close.
That's what she said.
It was like in sight too. I could
I
see it
know.
for you.
It was right there. Like,
Just
yeah.
gotta grab it a little faster.
It's like those videos you see of the guys trying to jump across the little water thing and then miss and slip and fall in the water.
I shot again, and then I missed, and then I shot again, and I missed again.
Anyway, okay. So last time, oh right, we were waiting for the This isn't. Hey, wait a minute. This isn't
Can I
my
go get
wand.
mine? Can I go get mine?
Yes, it is.
You're not supposed to play with other people's wands, Robin. That's rude.
No, this one is mine. I forgot we got new one.
That hurt, X.
Anyway,
I'm good.
so
Wizard red robes.
last time we made it to the Wizard City, the Magic City of Corlink, where the Magic Academy is, and upon arrival, we had a little bit of time, so we decided to do some looking around. And as we worked our way around the city, the tiefling began having some strange problems, some itchy problems.
But
But
if it's tiefling, what are you gonna do?
yeah, I mean it's the tiefling, you know. He's always being weird. So
No respect.
I love how that just explains it.
yeah,
He's a
you know,
tiefling.
he's the tiefling. So the monk, the elf, and I decided to go and look around at some shops. This is the part where the monk starts sniffing around the books.
Not
And-
around.
Well,
sniffing
okay. In
The books.
she starts sniffing the books.
I don't think so.
Like you do. So from there, we find ourselves at a pet shop, and this is where things get weird. The elf decides to attempt to try and throttle one of the animals. So
It didn't want to live anymore.
you don't know
Pretty
that.
Sure did.
That's
I'm
not
pretty
nice.
Sure it did.
Let's
That's
just
not
say she
appropriate.
lost her Disney princess movie after that.
We
Not gonna work out.
we
Not
quickly
appropriate.
shuffle her out
Lot
of
of
the
ropes.
out of the pet shop, leaving yet another very angry store owner with me.
Add to our list.
They don't like you, Klaus.
Yeah. We meet up with the rest of the group, only to find out that the monk has smuggled out a ferret and a couple of mice. I went back and paid for the ferret before I knew the mice were there. But we had to do something
You're a
about the elf.
Sucker.
There was something really crazy going on with the elf. So I decided to take the group to Klaus's master, Traden. Everybody got to meet my master, Traden.
Dude.
Good.
Who is a very interesting
Traden's
character.
the best, man.
And is primarily
vibes
where
scrumptious.
I learned my patience. So, we put the elf in a binding circle where essentially she can't get out, and we determine that she has a grafter.
Grafter.
Did I get grifter? I don't know. Grafter.
Grifter is a DC character. No,
Oh.
Image comics
That
character.
may be.
So
Anyway.
now,
Grafter.
yeah,
So-
DC bought Image, right? No, it didn't.
It doesn't
Never
matter.
mind.
Grafter. So, Grafter is, as we found out, a essentially sort of a demonic entity that grafts part of themselves onto another person. To which we find out that the elf has this very large scar-looking thing on her back. Her entire back.
Ta-da! Grafter.
I think we need to get a new elf. That would be my solution to this problem.
I'm just
Fine,
saying,
I'll
elves
leave.
don't last long in this series.
We also had an incident with the naked elf during that, but
That was exciting.
yeah.
Good times.
So,
You told me to take off my clothes. It's not my fault.
so from this point,
I also said thank you.
yeah. So Traden helps us out a little bit, and then we go and meet Aliaga. Not Aliaga. Alona. And Alona takes us to see the headmaster. The headmaster, we get essentially
Super
shuffled
old
down.
dude.
Yeah, super old dude. We get shuffled down down through these crazy tunnels and walking across bookshelves and stuff like that. And quiet you. So from there, we are told that we are to let's see. We're told that Aliaga is coming because of the fact that since the grafter originated from the bow, we needed the owner of the bow. So now we are currently waiting for Aliaga to arrive in Corlink.
And also, I sent a missive off to Cotton.
Yes.
And the tiefling and I wandered the city before, when all of the ferret things were going on. We wandered the city and didn't find a whole lot of anything. But
Mistakes were made.
Well, you found a whole lot of things. Just
not
things you needed.
Yeah.
not things we needed or wanted or knocked on.
So with that, we'll start with the dwarf and do introductions.
Me!
Yes,
Hi.
you.
Hi, I'm Flip. I'm a clerical technologist. I'm a healer. I'm a tank. I'm a little bit of both. It's kind of difficult, but you know what? It's not like banging two rocks together. I mean, oh
Oh my god.
God, not again.
He's gonna hurt himself.
Every time.
Oh, X, remind me to send you the YouTube video of the guy who makes art out of rocks.
Oh boy.
I found
You
the
don't
video.
say.
Yeah, he like carves them and makes like interesting stuff out of it.
Like so?
Sure.
Next
Yeah,
up is
that's-
the tiefling.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am the great hero Makar, and I am incredibly itchy right now. Never mind. Forget introductions. Okay, go on to the next person.
Hi, dragon.
I'm Raywin Silverfox, and I don't know why I'm with these people.
Because the other dragon told you to.
That's completely fair.
She's got the fussy face going.
Mhm.
It's getting fussier.
She can't argue with me
boy.
because she knows I'm right.
I mean, if the other dragon told you to jump off a bridge, would you do it? Yeah, probably would.
She's very persuasive.
She can be, yeah.
Yes.
She can be.
Yes, she can be. She can be exceedingly persuasive.
Next up is the monk.
I am Atiliana Alaria, and I had a really great time buying or obtaining all of the books. And they
Obtaining.
smell so good. Have you smelled these yet? Like, oh my god, we got to go back to
I
that
have not.
store.
I don't
Can we go back
smell
to that
books.
store? Oh, it's so
No,
much fun
you
though.
cannot.
We just
You put your
if we could
hands
just-
in your pocket. No, you put your hands in your pockets.
just one more, like that. Just there was a scroll around here too. I don't know where that went, but oh my mice. Oh, there goes one. And there's a
Remind me
ferret.
not to let her carry anything ever,
Oh boy.
or anywhere near my pack, for that matter.
So we get to stay in the Great Library, right? I mean, we're just gonna stay here.
Oh lord, I didn't even
Forever.
think about that. Oh, hi, I'm Klaus. I am the wizard and somehow de facto leader of this group. I still don't know how
'Cause
that
I didn't want
happened.
it. It's because I didn't want it.
Fair enough. I am the wizard. I do wizardy things and try not to set myself afire. And last but not quite last, is our elf.
Hi, I'm Tara. I play Axel. Axel would talk, but she's kind of like spellbound right now and just really doesn't care about anything else other than just kind of laying there, numb.
I have to do it. Axel can't come to the phone right now. Why?
Please leave your name and number at the brief message. Brief message tone.
I keep
And then
telling you,
last but
I
not
am not an
I will
answering
never get tired of
machine.
that Taylor Swift meme.
Oh,
It's such a
boy.
terrible video.
Our
And
benevolent
finally,
leader.
last but definitely not least, is our benevolent DM, seamstress Aya.
Okay, so Grifter was actually a Wildstorm comic book character. Wildstorm was bought by DC in 1997. So I was technically right in that he was a DC character through a purchased property. He made a reappearance in the 2001 New 52 and Flashpoint comics, and
Uh-huh.
he has a dumb mask.
Uh-huh.
There you
Now
go.
that we got that out of the way.
Okay.
Right, tell me. And
I want to go get a mask now.
it's just so his mask is just like a bandana that is tied around his forehead,
That's dumb.
like higher up, put it on your forehead. There you go. That's what his mask looks like.
Oh boy.
That is dumb.
That is kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Dang it. It's upstairs.
What's
He
the
apparently is affiliated with a team called Wildcats, cats being an acronym. I don't know what for.
for dumb headbands? It's an acronym
I'm-
for dumb headbands.
You're freaking me
Hey,
out. Flip
CATS
floppy
is
legs.
an acronym for Covert Action Teams.
Oh.
Acronyms don't work that way. It's supposed. It should be Wildcat.
Can we, do
What's the ETA on Aliaga?
Can we do D&D?
Aliaga is distracted.
Clearly.
Yeah, don't say.
Aliaga, wherever you might be, can you help an elf out?
Too busy reading a comic book. Be back later.
Oh,
My
Back
back
in 20
itches.
DM, the DM is BRB.
The deity you are trying to reach. Please try again in 20 minutes.
Oh my God.
Okay, Aliaga, when you get a chance, please call me back ASAP.
Calls back 30 seconds later. Aliaga!
All right.
Back
Wait a
in.
second.
Someone get a
Uh,
writing desk. We need to send her a raven fast.
Oh, Lord.
24 messages later.
Yeah.
This mailbox is full.
I have a
Hey, did
slug.
we
Aliaga
determine-
like rolls over one day and like picks up her magic deity cell phone and is just like, I don't. Who tried to text me 47 times? I don't even recognize this number. Puts the phone back down, rolls over, and takes a nap.
You have 20 new invitations to Songville.
Okay, so
Discussing meta topics, do we as a team know, as a party, know that the tiefling has been itchy, or has he just been weird?
He did
I
tell
did.
me.
he
I did
mentioned, yeah, last time he asked,
Dude.
Yeah, he
dude,
talked to Traden about it.
he talked to Traden about it because they were trying to figure out
If it
What
was,
was-
related
what
to
was
demon.
causing it.
Yeah,
Right,
the
and we've
crypto stuff.
established that it's not, there's no ill intent coming from the city itself.
Okay.
We
Okay.
established the Ferret Trade Act of 1967.
Oh, Lord.
Now I have to look up
Your shit, man. Read your shit.
987.
Oh, Lord.
It's a whole new Wikipedia hole to fall in.
Uh,
Okay, so Alona will send you guys to nice rooms that are close to the Grand Library. Tell you you can wander around if you want. She'll
I
let
feel
you
like
know.
we should take turns on watch on the elf
agreed.
until we get this sorted.
I want no part of the hot mess that is your elf.
I feel like someone else needs to take turns watching the halfling.
Like,
And
What
her
is-
sticky
Oh my
fingers.
goodness.
I guess
So,
What
which
is
one,
that?
man?
What is the
They're
Heads or tails?
I got
Come on,
nothing.
Klaus, heads or tails? Which one do you get?
hang on.
The tall one or the short one?
Okay,
Oh,
I want
yeah.
okay. Klaus
Mhm.
or you actually have a coin.
No, I
Okay.
don't. I was.
Oh,
I was lying.
I was gonna say, I was gonna have Raywin and Klaus both roll a d6.
It was just a 6. Okay.
Just a 6.
Okay.
Raywin is odds. The car. Oh, that wasn't McCar.
No, that was the elf.
Tara.
Sorry.
I flipped a coin. I mean, I was
Why
helping.
we're flipping a coin?
Look, I can
Because
watch
of you.
I
myself.
think the elf just won watching herself.
There you go.
No.
So
fine,
what
guys.
was?
You guys rolled before I could tell you who was who.
Oh, sorry.
You told us to roll.
We can do it
I
again.
did.
We can do it again. We'll do it again. What?
No,
What's
no,
the-
stop. No more
Okay.
rolling.
Okay.
I
Wait.
did not.
The elf. Damn it, guys.
It wasn't me.
Okay.
The elf is evens. The halfling is odds.
Yes, I get the halfling.
Okay, there you go.
Yay!
Hi, Klaus.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Can I trade?
I can't stand right now.
Mine's
I
angry.
can see that.
I just got this mental image of you glaring down at her.
I feel like we're gonna invent
Just
like
my
the D&D
face.
version of the child leash.
Oh, Lord.
It's about what
So-
it feels like. I feel like a little kid kind of looking up like, can we go play in the park now?
No. You need to get like a wagon for the elf and just carry the wagon around.
Where are we staying tonight?
Rooms.
If we're gonna wait,
Here.
if we have to wait until
Al-
tomorrow.
Alona gave you guys your
We're
own
staying in the
rooms
inn.
close to the Grand Library.
Okay.
That's what started
And you
this
wonder,
conversation. in
and
the
you
first
wonder
place.
why she's so salty with you.
I don't pay any attention.
All right.
My dog.
We're
won't
waiting at
stand
the
up.
inn. I
All right,
listened.
so I guess I am. I'm watching the elf. With.
You wanna play
with
a card
with
game?
with the monk. Sure.
Yay, we're gonna play
Klaus?
card games all night.
Klaus,
What?
we just left the dwarf in charge of the tiefling.
Oh God. Oh, I know.
They should go to the bar.
I thought you rolled for the tiefling.
I rolled for the halfling. We have 3 of them now.
Oh right. Oh boy.
We only have 2 responsible adults, and we have 3 children.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
2.5.
Why do I need to be watched? Wait a second.
I don't say anything. I just point to the ferret.
He
I point at
followed
the books.
me out, okay? He followed me. He wanted to
In
be
your
free.
pocket.
It was not my fault he hit there.
Oh boy.
With your help.
All right.
No.
So I guess that settles it then. I'm watching the elf.
Can I leave my bag with you?
Sure.
I don't want my bag anywhere near this person. She's gonna lose my shit.
I don't like you. I don't want anything.
Air
in your
quotes. Lose.
Yeah. All right.
I signed something at Iris, and then I side eye the halfling.
All right.
Iris readjusts herself on your shoulder and just stares down at the halfling.
Yeah, she got the message.
Hey,
Yes.
do you remember me last time saying that I accidentally walked out with the little book?
Which little
No,
book and where?
But you can still have the little book. What is it?
Okay. Klaus, I need my bag. Can I have my bag? Can you give me my bag, please? I need my bag.
Okay.
I pull out the little book and I hand it to Liana. Here.
Oh,
There's your extra book.
what is it? Oh my god. Oh, I'm just gonna. Okay, I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna go. She's just gonna go
Yeah,
find a
fine.
bed to sleep on and read her book.
Okay.
Just quite content.
Guess I curl up on her floor.
Okay. So, unless anybody wanted to do anything specific, the night will pass uneventfully into the day.
So long as my pack does not get trifled with, no, it's fine. We're good.
You will hear hustling and bustling outside that comes with, being close to a major city. And
Humans are so noisy.
again, unless anybody wanted to do anything specific, the day will pass relatively event-free.
I do, actually. I want to go find the druids. I want to wander off on my own and go find the druids.
Okay. So you will find them in the park area, which
Intent is to find one that knows things about the healing arts.
Okay. So I'm gonna move your token.
Okay.
So the park area is up here.
Mm-hmm.
And you might be able to sit in on a class
Okay.
of like other druids being taught about like various healing techniques as well as first aid techniques, general health giving, caregiving. Okay. Makar, you'll be able to find what you want. I will have to give it to you later because I have to sift through my campaign setting and figure out what I want to tell you.
Yay.
So help remind me at the end of the game. I'll give you that information. I will make a note of it on my non-existent notepad.
Sort of nice to
There you
be
go.
among my own people for a little while. Even if they're not all, Dragonborn. It's fine.
Can I wander off to the library and do research?
Sure. On your way there, you will probably see Makar wandering around the stacks of books and things. I will go ahead and let you know. The minute you try and take a book from the Grand Library and you leave the main tower, the book vanishes from your hands.
Oh,
That's
man,
fair.
I would have paid to have seen that.
That's why she would walk out with like 20 books in her arms and then just poof.
The funny thing is they reappear on the librarian's desk.
Oh,
So if
no.
you try and remove the stack of books, they just appear.
Oh,
Oh.
no. All of the magic in the entire world, and they can't magic them back onto the shelf where they go.
That's not how libraries work.
That's true.
So it is a thing. The librarian has to have something to do.
Fair enough.
You trust me. You do not want to anger this librarian.
No, I don't.
You don't want to anger any librarian.
You forget, I'm familiar with these librarians.
I know a very specific librarian who can go shove her head in a stump, but yes, you generally do not want to anger librarians.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So I'm gonna go do research about Tara's condition and why Makar might be so itchy.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and tell you this information because it's short. You learn that magic is most concentrated in all of Thyr. It is most concentrated in the city of Coralink, which is why the city was built there. It is believed but not confirmed that the city was built on the site of the very first magic school. It doesn't go into too much detail about that. If you want that, you need a different book. And you learn that you learn general information about grafters, how they are, how wizards and sorcerers and spellcasters seeking to gain power really quickly will make pacts with more powerful beings from other planes by sacrificing a piece of their physical body in the ritual, and then that piece of the body becomes a conduit through which the other planar being can, is that the right word? Other plane? The being from the other plane can like come into the physical world, the material plane. And that's generally what it is. It's outlawed because it's so dangerous. Because if the ritual goes wrong or the portal isn't properly secured, you've basically just summoned insert plane beast into whatever area you were trying to summon it in. So that form of magic is completely outlawed within the city.
Okay.
So that's what you learn. Okay. So I'm guessing Axel's just gonna sit on the floor and try and put a house of cards together.
I'm sleeping.
Oh, sleeping.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Actually, real quick on that
House.
note.
Okay.
So.
Oh, right. You told me in the chat. Sorry.
What? Oh yeah, she did.
For some reason, the action like things, since it's like brown
Yeah.
or like
it's
a
reddish color.
thin, it's a thin font.
Yeah.
I
it's
don't
harder to
always see it
yeah.
when it pops up.
So I do have a quick question that I'd like to try.
Okay.
Well, I guess a quick thing I'd like to try.
42.
So I have a pack of playing cards, or a,
No
a
one
pack of
said
deck
anything.
of cards. What?
No, I'm not going. No, I'm not answering your question until someone acknowledges my reference joke.
42.
There we go. Thank you.
I heard it.
Very salty today.
So I do have a deck of cards.
Yes.
And I'm very curious about something. So, am I able to like flip? Like I know the back of it has the two dragons and the egg shape. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
In like a purple scrolly.
Right. If I flip the deck over as a whole, can I see what like the bottom card is?
It's also the back of a card. So it's two backs.
Okay. So what I want to do, because I had a feeling about this, I take the deck and I lightly just sort of toss it across the floor, like horizontally. Does it stay together as a pack?
Yes.
Fuck. I'm really glad that I did not try and use these for the card game she wanted to play.
I am so lost. I'm glad I'm not even there.
Oh boy.
Are there
I would have
girls there?
also accepted the question, does it look like there's 52 cards in this deck?
That's true. I didn't think to ask that. That's probably yeah.
Are
Okay.
there girls there? There are girls there. I want to do them.
So
as you
uh-huh.
as you are experimenting with the thing, you remember a certain person
Uh-huh.
reminding you that you have already been carrying a token around of his.
Okay. Already been carrying around a token of his.
Yes, I'm talking about Jareth. Sorry, I
Yeah, I
was
still have
attempting to be.
I still have the what was it, a coin? Was it a coin?
Yes,
Yes.
The literal token.
Yeah.
literal token. Yes.
Yeah, I do remember that. I still have the
No.
Okay.
Okay, I was trying to help you.
I guess I'm super confused now.
Never mind. Ignore what I said then.
Well, no, it's I'm sorry.
You remember Jarrett joking that you've been carrying around a token of his for a while now. This was
Oh.
when you first met him.
Oh, right. Okay. So even before that, okay. No wonder. Okay, so if this is what I think it is, then... Okay.
What do you think it is?
Is this a deck of many things?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Not only is it a deck of many things, it's the deck of many things from the god of chaos.
Wait, is this the deck with the Nikki ladies on it?
No, that's mine.
No.
Okay.
No.
that's what
I've given them like 4 different decks of cards
That
just
one-
to
that
disguise
one
the
I-
fact that I gave them a
You
deck of many
distract-
things.
That one I
Distract
picked
the
up from like
tiefling
the
all night.
first
They gave him
dungeon.
the deck of many things. It was quite
Because
chaotic.
think about it, where did you get the deck of many things? Where did you get the dragon deck?
Where did we get that?
Wasn't it from Armorial's study?
It,
Yep.
Or magic?
It's the same
Yes,
place
yes,
where I
it
got my
was.
bow. And
I
where we
don't
found
think
the
so.
scales.
No?
No, no.
Was it before?
You got it from Nyx's dungeon.
That's
Oh
right.
shit! It was even earlier.
Yeah,
What
that's right,
else
'cause we
did you
got
get?
your
What else did you get
cards.
from Nyx's dungeon?
We got
A
quite
bottle
few
of wine
things.
that I drank immediately.
Oh,
Got the
that's where I
firefly.
got the firefly. Right. Okay. It's all coming
Oh
together now.
shit!
It's all coming together now. Okay.
Oh shit!
I'm just trying to remind you guys
no,
how
yeah.
far all this stuff back, how
Oh,
far
yeah.
back this stuff goes.
I mean, we've been playing this game for literally
2 years.
So yeah, I mean that.
Oh,
I had forgotten about that connection. That's true. Okay, interesting. Well, I am now carrying around a deck of many things. Great.
Now, from the beginning.
Well, okay, I now know that this is a deck of many things.
However, this does explain that we've never really played cards together. Not good for team building.
Some people have heard the stories.
I haven't heard the stories.
So, okay, a deck of
No,
many
Raywin hasn't heard the stories.
a deck of many
Raywin,
things.
Raywin won't know.
A deck of many things is it's a magical deck of cards that either can grant great wealth.
There are an even number of
is it-
miracles and disasters.
Yes.
Is it like the dice of infinite sides
Um
from Gravity Falls?
Basically.
kind of. Basically, if it,
There are 21 cards,
right.
and they can do
Is it
any
what it does?
any number of things.
Right. Like so far as
Sorry, wait. If there's an equal number of disasters and miracles, how are there 21 cards?
I gotta have a deal breaker.
Well, because it's based off of the tarot set, which
Yeah.
has 21 cards in it.
it's close enough. But yeah, it's like there's some pretty crazy stuff in there. But the point is that you
20.
once
Okay, I'm
you-
sorry, 22.
Okay.
Then
Okay.
I'm missing one of my persona cards, and I'm very upset about that.
Oh, so when you draw a card, if you draw a card, whatever that card says, it takes place immediately, regardless of whether it's good or bad.
Regardless of whether you want it to.
Right.
Yeah.
And so that's why I slid it across the floor to see if it stayed together as a deck or if it spread out. If it spread out, it would be a regular, like it would just be normal cards. But the fact that it stayed together as a deck, you have to physically draw from the deck.
That's probably a
Only way
good
to-
safety, because if it didn't do that, then you would have 15 things that happened
Right.
all at once, and we would
Because
have
I
a
was
deck.
literally,
There'd
actually,
also be a
I
bunch
was
of good
about to
things at the
say,
same time.
you all should be thankful I'm in a good mood and didn't
Didn't count
Kill us
that.
all.
and didn't assume that was drawing all of the cards. Because I have the deck here; it's already shuffled. I know
Thus
it's going
ends
to
the
happen.
2-year run. It
to
was
draw
a
the
good run,
cards.
guys.
You are
World's
the
gone blown up.
prettiest DM I've ever seen.
This is for dire straits. Let's put it that way. Or, no, I'm not gonna say that.
Money for nothing.
Or when nothing's going on and you're bored as hell.
We're forced.
Anyway.
We're forced in this dungeon.
I
We're about to
didn't-
die.
I
We
didn't
draw
mean to-
cards. Never-ending pizza.
I didn't mean to completely derail that, but I wanted to verify that for once and for all that was in fact what I thought it was. So, okay. Apart from that, no, I don't have anything else that I wanted to do apart from just standard spellbook stuff.
Okay.
That was a long way to get where we were going.
I know.
First, now I'm looking at the different tarot card designs for no reason.
Okay. I lost track of where we were in the list.
Sorry.
I've done thing. Halfling's done thing.
I don't think we've
tiefling's
done
thing.
flip yet.
Not yet.
Nope.
I'll probably swing by that same pub just for a top off before heading
Alright.
back to the.
To complain of the quality of
the
the
lib-
mushrooms.
I wouldn't
No,
know.
he gave them to me.
Yeah,
I
you
wouldn't
gave them
know.
away.
Yep, not my thing. Yeah, so drink
They were,
and
they
then
were great, actually. It was,
Oh,
it was
good.
nice.
excellent.
It was a nice treat.
If they happen to hand me more, then
They weren't like, mind blowing. It was
The
definitely
the nice waitress who you saw the night before is not working this morning.
fair enough. Drink it is.
Okay. So the day will pass largely uneventful. The halfling might try and take a few books into sections that they're not supposed to go in, discover that they disappear. Like trying to remove books from like restricted or reference library jokes. I actually had some, but I can't find my paper. So towards dinner time, you will receive a message saying that you are to return to your rooms because Alona is about to come get you.
Hey.
Okay. So, hold on. I got a message. Gotta read. Okay. So Alona will come by, and lead you guys, back to the headmaster, the door to the headmaster's office. But instead of opening into the large maze-like area of bookshelves, it actually opens into what looks like a quaint loft-like area. She invites you in, and there's a little dining area where some dinner has been set out for you. She continues to finish the fixins for dinner, and then brings over a large pitcher of water and glasses for everybody. She will then go over to wherever the elf has been sat. She will then take away the metal cutlery and just hand her a wooden spoon and fork.
She gets a medieval spork.
Yeah, there you go. She then sits down and quietly begins to eat dinner on her own at the table with you. She is having a salad.
Salads are nice.
Okay. So what are we supposed to do about the elf?
Well,
She's sitting right here. She has a name.
She's fine.
Axel is trying to skewer a baby tomato with the wooden spoon, and it just keeps moving across the table. And she just keeps pushing it further and further along the table.
Why can't I get it?
I cut it in half for her and keep eating. I just reach over, cut it in half, and keep eating.
Oh, that's much easier. Thank you.
Again, my question stands. What do we do about the elf?
Okay, monk. I am here.
Somebody
Kind
give
of.
her more drugs.
I have Alona will calmly finish the bite that she is eating of her salad. She will take a drink of water, and then she will say, I have summoned the speaker for the elves. She is the original owner of the bow, so she will know what to do.
Speaker for the elves.
That's a pretty good name.
Is
I
it a
like that.
tree? No, like speaker for trees?
I am the speaker. I speak for the elves.
Different series.
I am honestly I'm keeping my mouth shut because as soon as I say something, I know it's going to be.
I'm just enjoying the fact that I have real fresh quality vegetables and shit to eat.
Ew, poop.
So when can we expect the speaker?
They will be done with their dinner soon, and they will have set up the ritual. I am to take you to them when they are done.
Well, I
Sure sounds
live.
fun.
Alona will look at you very McGonagall-like down her nose, and she will say, I should hope so.
Yeah, well,
I
promising.
side-eye the elf, but keep eating.
I told you we need to get a new one.
And here I
Okay.
gave you a book.
And we tried to get a new monk. See how that worked out for us?
Oh!
Oh.
All right.
You're right. I
Try
helped you get the necklace on her.
Could someone pass the bacon bits? No?
I won't touch them.
here.
I need to learn Mage Hand so I can touch things that I don't want to touch. Oh god.
Oh Lord.
Okay, when Alona finishes her salad, she will, lightly dab at her face with a cloth napkin, which she will then put back on the table, and she waits for everyone
I see
else
her
to
doing
finish
this.
their meal.
I see her doing this. And I get the same idea. That's what
Mhm.
that's for. Oh! I hope no one notices. And I just sort of do that too, and I put it down and hope no one notices.
Oh, the halfling
That
knows.
was a revelation for me.
Okay. Does anybody
Can
cleans
I
his beard with the fine linen?
can I roll to see if I noticed that?
Sure. Roll percentiles. Standard setup. Over 50%, you get it.
Yeah. That's not at all what I wanted to do. Crap. I gotta remember how to do this.
Control and then click the.
There we
I
go.
think you can just right-click them, can't you?
No, right click them just adds them.
Nope.
Probably not.
Nope. When I right-click them, I get the wheel.
I do
I
too.
get the little wheel,
Oh,
and then
okay.
you just go over to
I
10
left
o'clock.
clicked it first to pick it up and then tried to right click it and I ended up with multiples.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Yeah, just right-click it while it's on the table.
Yep.
Okay.
And no one noticed. No one saw anything.
Yep. No one saw anything. Okay.
But my life is forever changed.
Nope. Okay. Did anyone else have anything they wanted to do other than enjoy their lovely meal?
I'm impatient. I want to fix the elf.
That's precisely what I intended to do.
Fix the elf or get rid of her.
No, neither. The meal.
No.
Enjoy the meal. I'm actually with the dwarf on this one.
I'm just trying to keep myself from putting my foot further in my mouth.
Oh, so meal too. Okay.
Okay. In that case, as you finish eating, you will notice that once you feel full, the leftovers on the plate begin to dissolve into the plate, and the plate is left sparkling clean.
So the
For a
dwarf's
second.
the dwarf's plate never empties then. Ever.
Yes, the dwarf's plate is the last plate to be cleaned. Once
No, I haven't cleaned it up. Give me a.
he licks a perfectly clean plate.
he's trying desperately to like grab onto some mashed potatoes.
The halfling is now sinking in her chair like a child. She is getting so impatient.
I need a set of these plates.
Right?
The elf is just rubbing the clean plate.
It's so pretty and shiny.
That used to be
Okay.
clean.
The elf is
Stop
drooling.
handling it.
Once all of the plates have been cleaned, Alona will stand up. She will shoulder her book satchel, and then will walk back over to her front door, the door that you guys came into.
Mm-hmm.
She will then open it, and she will say, enter, go down the hall, third door on the right.
Third door on the right. Got it.
Elf is gonna jump up,
I
or the
will.
halfling's gonna jump up and run out. She's all done waiting.
Door
Leaving the
closed.
elf in the room.
Help!
Door
Somebody help
closed.
me walk! I can't. Falls off the chair.
I assist the elf.
Okay.
Thank you.
Once
Out of
the elf
curiosity,
is laying on the floor, you learn that this floor is the most comfortable floor ever.
The elf is falling asleep now.
That's fine. That makes it easier to carry
I
you.
was gonna say that might not be a bad idea.
Do you pick her up princess style?
I pick her up princess style.
I'm gonna curl up into your arms. Be all
I
snuggly.
regret picking her up princess style.
Okay.
I carry on.
As the group gets to the third door on the right, you will already see the halfling anxiously bouncing on the balls of her feet outside the door, while Makar is knocking on it incessantly.
Makar,
Can we
stop
get these two
knocking
fixed
on
while
the
we're at it?
door.
Klaus,
What?
is there a ritual for these two?
I dare you to catch me.
After like 2 minutes of Makar knocking incessantly on the door will whip open, and standing in the doorway is Aliaga. She does not look pleased.
Well, I'm sure she doesn't.
She stares down at Makar, and she says, "The door was open."
Oh.
I walk past him and say, Tomas.
Oh! Bit my lip.
Oh,
Sorry.
that.
Ow. Okay. Walking inside, you will find yourself in a large room. It looks like it was once a workspace, because all of the tables have been moved to the furthest walls. But there's still stuff on all the tables. In the middle of the room is a giant painted magic sigil. And there are 7 holes around the circle. Inside the circle is a large copper ring. And a couple of magic things. Armoriel is walking around the circle, and he is putting ingredients from a bag into each bowl, and then placing a candle on top of the little pile of ingredients. He has redone his hair. It is now tied up into a bun. Kind of like he's got a little droopy man bun.
I love those.
What?
Armoriel is deep in concentration while he is setting up the magic circle. I didn't
Would
want to
I-
say magic circle, but it's a magic circle, basically.
Would I know what ingredients he's putting in there after my research throughout the day?
You might be able to recognize a few, but you're not able to recognize all of them.
What about me with my study of apothecary use stuff?
Again, you can recognize a few of them, but not all of them. All of you recognize that this is a very, very complex, magic thing happening. It involves many different levels and specialities of magic.
I really did mess up grabbing that bow, didn't I?
The halfling is going to go sit on a table and watch intently.
Okay. Aliaga is going to walk up to Raywin, lean over to Axel, and go, "You think?"
Well, maybe
And
you
I'm
should
gonna-
leave it
and
out
I'm
in the
gonna-
open.
Now I'm gonna give her a look, but not actually say the words. You're the one who
Aliaga,
let her take it.
on Axel saying maybe you shouldn't have left it out in the open. Aliaga is going to take an intake of breath and get a snide look of surprise on her face and say, "Yes. How did I ever think that leaving my own bow in the treasury of my own house was a terrible plan?"
I'm still carrying the elf at this point. I just turn and walk away so I can break the conversation that's happening.
Can we
This is
focus
not
here,
helpful.
please?
Aliaga
fix the
gets
elf.
huffy, crosses her arms, and just watches Armoriel.
Quiet, you. Don't make me use this spell.
Yes, ma'am.
She doesn't have to help you, you know.
Aliaga gets a smirk on her face, and she holds up a wooden box. It's like a very small crate.
Oh, is this
She
going to
can hold
hurt?
she can hold it in one hand, and she's like, "I'm the one holding this." From the other end of the room, you will hear Armoriel say, "Aliaga."
Which I silently take great pleasure in.
She then sets the box down on a table and says, "Fine."
That little exchange is beautiful. That was my favorite.
Once Armoriel is done, he will actually go over and pick up the little box that she sat down. He will then come over to Raywin and say, "Please gently put Axel into the center of the copper ring.
Gently.
Fucker.
Gently.
Don't knock the bowls over."
With a glance to Klaus,
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
I then do exactly that, moving with extreme intention.
Would you like some help?
No, just... It's fine.
Once Axel is sat down, Armoriel will try and maneuver her into like a sitting position, like a little kid. You want them to sit down Indian style on the floor.
I try to assist, and then I go and stand by Klaus.
Okay. He will then open the box, and inside of the box is this little hay nest. And inside of the nest is a speckled egg.
Oh, God, she's going to eat it.
Roughly the size of has anybody seen an ostrich egg?
Yes.
It's a little smaller than an ostrich egg.
Okay.
Oh, God, she's going to eat
Like
it.
it's still you can still hold it with one hand.
Yeah.
He then takes the egg and will place it into her hands.
Oh, God.
Am I gonna have an omelet?
No.
You're
Don't eat
going to hold on to this egg because it's very important, and I need you to take care of it for me. She's gonna.
Okay.
Good girl. He then puts the lid back on the
God, I love
box
him.
and walks over to
I
the
love
table.
him.
Oh God, she's gonna pop it in her face.
I point at my head. You didn't pat my head. Okay.
He will walk back over, lifting up his robes and gingerly walking over the circle, and he will pat your head with both hands.
Oh
Yay! Thank you. Very happy elf with a very carefully holding egg.
my God.
Anyone who
I dropped my
anyone
head
who
down.
looks over at Aliaga will see that she has a sour look on her face.
I dropped my head down on Klaus's shoulder, like I can't even with these people.
They gave
Okay.
him the egg. She's gonna eat the egg.
I'm
So
not gonna eat the egg.
I don't trust you.
I don't even like eggs.
okay, so Armoriel will gesture so that all of you kind of come together, so he doesn't have to talk very loudly, obviously.
Mhm.
And he will say, in order to break the grip on Axel's psyche, we will need to send you inside of her mind.
This isn't gonna end.
And
I don't like where
and
this is going.
he'll turn to Axel and he's like, calm down. Hey, just make sure you're keeping an eye on the egg.
I don't like where this is going, Klaus.
I don't
No.
like where we're going.
The ritual itself is not very complicated, but there is risk of getting lost. So I will need each of you to hold something very valuable to you in your hands as an anchor.
I get out my dagger.
Okay?
There's things
Oh,
in there I
yeah.
don't want them to see.
Spellbook.
Oh, honey, I've seen them.
No, you haven't.
He will begin walking slowly around the circle, and he will point to an individual bowl, and he will say, Klaus, you sit here.
Mhm.
Makar, you sit here. Until there are two spaces on the opposite ends of the circle are clear. Alona will sit down at one, and she puts her book in her lap, and then she puts her two hands on top of the book.
I do the same with my book.
I put the egg very gently in my lap and I start to pet it.
Okay.
Graf, we can't hear you.
Right, because people were coming in my house. So I've got my dagger blade flat in my hand, and I'm petting the handle.
Okay. Let's go ahead and go around. Flip, what are you what are you holding?
Problem solver.
Gotcha.
Problem solver.
Problem solver.
Klaus, are you
I
are
have
you
my
using your
spellbook.
spell book?
Yes.
Of course you have a sword.
And Mac is playing with his sword.
Gotcha.
Inapprops.
Tilly. What is Tilly holding on to?
She's got a book.
All right.
P.S. She's very terrified because she does not want to get lost in the elf's head.
I don't want to lose my.
As Armoriel is settling down at his little section of the circle, you will see him take off the crystal that is dangling from the chain on his left ear, and he holds it in his hand, and he says, There may be sections that are too difficult to get through. That's where we will help you. Just look for our sigil.
Or
At
between
that-
us, we can get extra Aliaga bucks that can be used in game.
Shut the fuck up, Makar. This is serious.
Then, with that, he
Before,
will begin. He and Alona both will begin to chant a few magical words, Aliaga will come walking from her section of the room where she was standing. She will cross over the magic circle and the ring to stand directly behind Axel. She will then grab. Do you have? Is your hair in a ponytail, or is it just loose?
I'm gonna assume that it's loose this time.
Okay. She will begin to like sort of gather all your hair together, and then she will tie it at the nape of your neck with like a little bit of a little strip of leather.
Ooh.
You know, very, very delicately gathering up all of your strands of hair. She will then grab your hair at the leather strap that she just tied, and she will wrap her fist around your ponytail so that she now has a hold of your hair and you can't move your head.
Okay.
She will then pull out her dagger,
Oh my god.
which she slips under the cord of your necklace,
Oh boy.
and then cuts the necklace free.
I start
Now-
reaching behind me, like trying to grab her.
In the center of the copper ring, everyone outside of the magic circle can only see a column of fire being held back by a shimmering magical barrier.
Am I on fire?
Well, you're not on fire. You are, in fact. I need
Fire.
to. Okay, let me see if I can actually do this because I've been trying to do the whisper commands and they haven't been working.
/W space A tab.
No, I can't
A-
do A tab
AX.
because
Do
then it gives me
AX.
silly.
AX tab.
Yes, I know how to do this.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I have just been typing it wrong.
I'm sorry.
Do not question me.
I do not wish
And
to
your cards are going to fall out of your pocket. Whoa, what is that? It's fancy.
They changed the style of the Whisperer, Tara. It's all pretty.
What?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Oh
purple.
yeah, the little box is blue.
Makes it stand out. Makes it helpful.
Okay, so that is what you hear.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna start screaming.
Okay, then you guys will hear Axel screaming.
Oh boy.
Can she see out? Can she see us?
Nope,
No.
she can't see
not
out.
that,
You guys
not
can't
that I
see
would
him.
know. Great. That's great.
Armoriel instructs everyone to light their candle. You will find there's a little piece of like flint and steel for striking directly in front of the bowl.
What if I can make my own fire?
Hi.
You're instructed to light the candle. Just
I light
do
the
it however
candle.
you feel
You light
best
the candle.
to light the candle. Once you light the candle, he tells you to close your eyes. Okay. When you close your eyes, you will begin to hear like as soon as you close your eyes, there will be a storm that you can hear. It's as if you are sitting in the middle of a hurricane. You will feel heat on your face, and there are
The dwarf is so happy right
you
now.
can hear people yelling in the background. Each one of you might hear something a little different. It's kind of in the distance. You might not necessarily be able to tell what it is, but for some reason it sounds familiar to you. If you want, I can go through each individual whisper and tell you what you would hear.
I want to hear it.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Definitely.
All right. Then this will take me just a few minutes.
Okay.
I have cat.
Are you gonna need me anytime soon?
If you need to go do something, you're free for a few minutes
Okay,
while I type in all these whispers.
bathroom.
Actually, that's probably a good plan. We can take this time to do a quick bathroom break if we need to.
Yeah, if you have any
Robin.
What?
if you need a bio break.
This
Oh,
cat.
that cat. Oh my god. All right, I will be right back as well.
Oh, easy, easy, kitty.
I have updated the nose art on Problem Solver.
Nice.
Nice.
I love that you're tracking.
I'm guessing, but yes, I think I'm going to start right
You
there.
should.
That's about correct.
Good enough for me.
Oh, I am a very unhappy halfling right now.
Again?
Well, based on apparently what I'm hearing / feeling.
This has become a weirdly bonding experience for me and the elf.
Hmm.
Of course, I've carried her an awful lot lately.
You have.
Aw, the Dragonborn's heart grew 2 sizes that day.
Fuck you. The other monk was better.
I want to make a Hodor joke, but it won't make any sense in this world.
Oh, God. Why did I ask? Why did I ask
You
to know?
asked.
I did ask. Why did I ask to know?
That doesn't fill me with a whole lot of confidence.
No.
I want to go home now.
Well, your reaction. I haven't gotten my whisper yet.
No, it's not good.
It's
It's not
good.
good for anybody.
It's bad news bears.
Mistakes have been made.
I can't really think of one for Klaus.
Uh-oh.
That's what you get for having a boring backstory.
Oh, thanks.
Damn, her claws are out today.
Well, to be fair, I have to suddenly think of like 6 other things. So forgive me if my imagery fails me at the end.
You hear a voice saying, "Dude, we need to do the dishes, man."
We ran out of Cheetos.
Yeah, there you go. You hear your master saying that you're out of Cheetos.
Great.
Deb, I don't think you were here when I showed it, but I updated the nose art.
Nice.
Pretty great.
Okay. So, Everyone, if you open your eyes, you will find yourself in a strange mist-filled void.
Do we see each other?
No, you do not see each other.
I start
God.
calling out for Klaus.
Why did I join this group? Why did I join this group?
Oh, that would have been really good. I didn't think. I was trying to think of stuff that happens before the game, but that's actually a really good one.
That was pretty solidly.
That was a pretty good one.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
start calling out for Klaus.
Okay. Your voice carries as if it's outdoors.
Can I hear anything?
Nope.
Great. Okay.
Did Iris come with me? I look around for Iris immediately. She.
Oh, yes. Yes, she's there. She's still on your shoulder.
Okay.
She's not very happy.
No, neither am I. Ask her if she sees anything or smells anything.
She replies that she sees her forest being burned to the ground.
I hold her closer.
Okay.
What do I see?
So you see, it's the only like real life imagery I can think of is when after a show when they turn all the lights off but they still have the grid lights on, but it's all dark.
Right.
You can see so there's like barely enough light just kind of coming from somewhere. Everyone, this applies to you.
Okay.
There is barely enough light coming from somewhere that you can tell maybe you're in a physical place. There is smoke that is drifting around near the ground, so you can obviously like see that
Standing on something.
Right, that you're standing like on firm ground. And Raywin, you can actually see flecks of snow.
Okay, what do we do? Do I have like my dagger or anything?
Yes, you are all fully equipped.
Okay.
Your dagger's not in your hand though, it's in its sheath on your belt.
Okay, that's fine. Just do the 3-slap check.
Gotcha.
What do I hear? Is it the same? Or was that just in the moment?
So everything that I whispered to each individual, when you opened your eyes and stood up, it faded from what you were hearing into there are sounds of a battle in the distance. You can smell burning wood, and there are people screaming in the distance. There is a you can kind of hear the crackling of the fire, but you can tell that it hasn't reached you yet. So you're obviously not standing directly in the fire. Like everyone can hear this, even Tara, once she gets back.
You said there was a light?
There is an ambient light.
Okay.
Like
So no
like a
light coming from somewhere specific.
right. It's like when your computer monitor is black. It's
Okay.
not true black because there's still a light to it.
I'm going to start walking around, I guess. Walking forwards. Feeling my way with my feet.
Okay. No, you're not able to do that.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. Oh, sorry.
That's
No.
for me.
I was not able-
That was for Raywin.
Oh,
Sorry. From now on, see, this is why it's so complicated. If we were physically here, I could just pass notes. Um, so you can walk, no problem.
Okay.
Raywin, you are not able to do that. You can
Okay.
feel something stopping you.
So even if I try land-based, the same result.
Same response.
Damn. I communicate this frustration to the rat.
So
She says she feels the same. She's unable to do anything of
Okay.
that nature.
Okay.
Can I roll a perception check to see if I see anything else?
Sure. In fact, everyone roll perception.
No.
What's the matter?
How did
great, fantastic.
How do you do the perception check?
Go to
Oh,
your-
I've
pull
gotta
up
I've
your-
gotta bring out this old
Pull up
Makar.
your-
That's a nature check.
I tried to.
It's-
So pull up your character sheet, go to the skills tab,
Ah, right.
and then
then
just click on the
drag
number,
this.
click and drag the number over to the chat.
Oh, I
Okay, I know this is a serious moment, but I'm gonna put one little inside joke. So as everyone is looking around, Klaus, you look down in front of you and you notice a
Oh no,
weird tattered shoe.
great. A very familiar shoe, I'm sure. I'm assuming.
Well, it's not familiar to Klaus.
No, I know.
Okay, so
There you go.
there we go.
Thank you.
So Tilly and Flip,
The only useful ones in the group.
Apparently.
you
Hey,
guys,
I know the nature of this place really well right now.
you guys will notice. Again, the only thing I can think to use is a theater term here. Do you guys know what a ghost light is?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the ones who aren't in know what it is.
I've heard it. I don't know what it is.
It's a naked light bulb on a stick that people put in the middle of a stage, just or like near the end, so that you know, like, don't go over here, kind of thing. It's just so you have like a general knowledge of the space that you're in. So you see like a very dim, dull orange light kind of in the distance. Is Tara back yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tara.
Hi.
So, how much did you hear about what we've been doing?
I heard about the tattered shoe.
Okay. So currently right now everyone is standing in kind of a blackish void that has like a tiny bit of ambient light. And
Do they all see each other?
no, you guys
Okay.
can't, no one can see each other. You can't
Or
see
hear.
anybody. You can hear the sounds of battle in the back. You can smell the smell of like a fire of burning wood. But you can tell that you're not like standing in fire.
Right.
It's in the distance. And there's like screaming and stuff going on.
Does it sound familiar?
To you, yes.
No.
In
No.
the distance, you will see a dull orange light.
Okay.
So I'm going to walk toward the light.
Okay. Hold on. I have a whisper. Klaus. No.
It has no effect whatsoever.
It's like headlights in fog.
Great. All right, then I just put it out and I put it away.
Okay. So is everyone trying to walk forward? I know we've got 3 people heading towards a light.
I'm walking
Or
in
the
that
other
direction.
Yep.
I said that I was heading towards wherever the sounds are coming from.
I actually
Okay.
have not made up my mind on what I'm doing yet.
Okay. So as okay, so everyone except Raywin is walking.
Running.
Okay. As everyone begins moving forward, minus Raywin, you just ignore what I'm talking about for right now.
I'm too busy panicking, so it's cool.
As you're walking forward, you will come to a little bush that is growing up out of the ground, and it is a really pretty rose bush, except for Axel. Axel, you will see.
Bum, bum, bum.
Okay. We're going to start with Axel. Axel, what are you going to do?
Dang it, phone.
I mean, it kind of fits with what I just gave you.
Yeah. My attention is split between that and what's past it.
Mm-hmm.
I make the split second decision to pick it up and keep running.
Okay, so you pick it up, pause. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Raywin.
So before I do anything, I take a closer look at my immediate surroundings.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember Amaryl saying that it's easy to get lost, and I want to try to find a way to track where I'm going. Like, what I'm standing in, does it leave footprints? Can it be scarred? Can I... There's smoke everywhere, but...
No, when you swing your legs around... Sorry, I hit the mic. When you swing your legs around, the only thing it does is it causes little swirls in the smoke.
So there's no way to track.
You are... Hold on. As you are doing this, Iris has turned around and is looking behind you. She then, with her tiny, tiny little rat paw, will pull on the edge of your of the cloth that's like underneath your armor.
Yeah.
So she pulls on your shirt, trying to basically imply that there's something behind you.
I took around.
Okay, so behind you, you now see the very small little rose bush coming up out of the black ground.
Okay.
Okay, now, everyone who isn't Tara, you are standing in front of a rose bush. What will you do?
This is a sigil. I go up and look at it closer.
I'm gonna touch it.
That was
I'm
what I was
picking a
going to do
rose.
too, yeah.
Okay, so 3 of you touch
I
the
don't-
rose bush
I
in
don't
some
touch
way.
it.
Pause.
I don't touch it. I get up close and look, but I do not touch.
So wait,
Okay.
are we all seeing like on different are we all seeing each other in front of this rose bush? Or are
Nope.
we just all okay, so we're all individually seeing in front of rose bush.
You're all individually seeing a rose bush. I will metagame a tiny little bit. You're all seeing the exact same rose bush.
I figured.
We're just not.
It
seeing
looks
each other.
exactly the same. Okay, so Tilly, Klaus, and Flip, you guys go to touch the rose bush. Pause.
Okay.
I am going to. So basically, this is where the sounds led to. There's nothing else but this rose bush, right?
No, this is not where the sounds led to.
Ah,
It just
Still
happens to be
hear-
on the way.
You can still hear the sounds in the background. The rose bush appeared in your path.
hmm.
Also, Doop. I have a hold on. I got a whisper to send. Ow.
X, you should bring that with you to South.
Tempting.
Okay,
I would doodle on it.
Makar. We'll go with Makar. You are
I-
standing in front of a rose bush.
I'm probably going to be a little weirded out, but be very distracted to try and reach where the sounds are. I'm trying to get to where people are.
Okay.
So you're gonna keep moving?
So I'm going to keep
So-
running past it.
You run past the rose bush.
hmm
Okay. So you actually run until you're out of breath. You're panting. Your lungs are burning and there's a stitch in your side. The
Yeah,
environment around you doesn't seem to change.
Looking
Including
back-
the rose bush? Is it-
I was going to say,
Does
looking
it
back, is
go
the
to the
rose bush
distance?
like no farther away than it was before, or something like that?
You have not moved any further away from the rose bush.
Damn.
I am just going to fall down and cry.
Panic.
Oh. Oh.
After what you sent me, I am going to just fall down and cry.
All done.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to look that up. I don't remember which one that one is. Tara,
Okay.
Ari.
No, that's fine. I don't know either. I just picked a color.
Well,
That could be
I
dangerous.
mean, no, you can have the way you first said it. It's just I wanted you to pick green or blue for its
Right.
stats.
Right.
Right.
Green.
Gotcha.
Because Tara.
Yep, because Tara.
Okay. In that case, Bakar is on the ground crying. We're gonna jump over to Raywin. What are you doing?
So I got up close to the rose bush. I'm not going to touch it yet. I want to actually look at it.
Okay.
Does it look like the rose emblem? Because I suspect it to be the sigil. I suspect it to be a life form version of their sigil.
Yes. The blooms look
Like what we've
open
seen.
and full, like a life version of the 2D symbol that you've been seeing occasionally.
I glance at the ground under and around the bush. Is it any different?
Nope.
And I smell. Does it smell like a real live rose?
You don't smell anything. You just
That's
kind of
great.
smell the smoky smell.
I look at Iris. And I look at the rose bush.
She kind of does like a little rat shrug.
Yeah, and I simultaneously shrug. And
Two of you are like a Disney movie comic relief.
thank you. And I reach out and I touch the nearest bloom.
Okay, the moment your little dragon claw touches the rose bush, pause. All right, we're going back to Makar,
Who's crying on the
who
ground.
is on the
Sure.
ground crying.
After crying my eyes out again, I am once again going to do the heroes don't cry, heroes don't cry, heroes don't cry thing. Pick myself back up,
God, I wish
and
I were
just
there.
absent-mindedly reach for the rose just to see what it's like.
Okay, the instant. Okay, so going back to everyone, Tara just replace Rose with Tiny Dragon. The minute your hand makes contact with the rose bush, you are instantly in a forest clearing. The sounds that you heard are more vibrant. You can now see that the fire is coming from deeper in the forest. There is a singular path in front of you. You can now see everyone else. Everyone looks very confused. Axel is holding something tiny and bluish green in her hands. It's like the size of a newborn kitten.
Probably a little more scary than a newborn kitten.
I would say still just as cute.
I do the same 3-slap check. Check to make sure Iris is there. Check to make sure my shit's still there.
Yep. Spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch.
Yes, exactly. Except one of them is a rat who happens to be a unicorn, but other than that, yeah.
Okay. From the distance, deep in the forest, you will hear an alto-ish horn sound rumbling. And there is lots of screaming going on. It's a circular clearing. I'm not going to draw it because I'm about to give you guys a map. It's a circular clearing, circular-ish. The only pathway is directly in front of you. Bursting from the left, into the clearing, you will notice a handful of wood elves. You can tell they're wood elves because they are tanned and have, earthy colored hair and everything. They are clearly, huh?
Do they look like that one?
No,
No. Okay.
I look different.
Okay.
They are clearly running away from something. Give it a minute or two, and you will see that they are running away from a small pack of orcs, 2 of which are on wargs.
Do I recognize any of the elves?
You do.
I immediately put the little kitten thing of whatever it is on my shoulder, grab my bow, and start firing.
Okay. Let me pull up. So what we're going to do is we're going to, I'm going to have just like a generic woodland clearing map so that we can just position tokens.
Yep.
And then we're going to do combat through paper.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Old-fashioned way.
Yeah. Well, this way I can spring more. There we go. This way I can give you guys more. This way I can give you guys more random encounters.
Right.
I don't have to sit here and program in each individual.
Yep.
Right.
Each individual thing.
Raywin's going through all sorts of visceral nope right now.
Okay, so the green on the map, just for the sake of this map's usage, is just shrubberies. They aren't trees.
Small stuff.
So you can, if you want, you could, well, maybe not in the very large green patches, but you can walk through them is basically what I'm trying to say. I will go ahead and put your tokens on the map. I'll put you guys where you kind of appeared.
Really quick, when you get a chance, you might want to check the combat tracker to make sure nobody's actually targeting anybody before we start this.
There shouldn't be anything in the combat tracker. I emptied it out last time.
Right, but Raywin is currently targeting Flip.
Not the first time.
Raise your hand if you're shocked.
Fair enough.
Constant thing, I thought.
There we go.
Just wanted to make sure that nobody inadvertently we didn't start getting messages that Raywin was attacking Flip.
I'm pretty sure that
Right.
wouldn't be inadvertent, but yeah, continue.
Okay, so you guys are actually down here. There's no you can see the light grid on the map. There's no, it's not going to snap into the grid.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So if you can just keep your character like generally in
Yep.
in the lines, you'll be fine. Okay, so
For the
right
sake of
before
telling us-
combat happens, Axel does manage to distract the orcs enough that the elves manage to run. So they get to the other side of the clearing and they're okay. Now let me pull up my not owl bear. Well, I had put little tabs in my thing, and for some reason it was on owl bear and not orc.
Well, you know.
Okay, so there is orc. Oh, dang it. I need some notebook paper. Davkes, can you bring me some notebook paper?
Sure. You want the notebook that's in the hallway?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay.
When we play the Pathfinder game, we use, we have this large gridded map, and we put, like, a piece of plastic over it, and we use, like, dry erase markers to write on it. It's really fancy. That works. I just, I need something to keep track of all the stuff. Oh, this is my Pathfinder book. I forgot one of our Pathfinder characters' names was Pugdor the Burminator. He misheard Trogdor the Burninator, and he wrote it down as Pugdor the Burminator.
I want a pug, and I want to name him Sir Puggington,
Pugdor.
and I want a little top hat on him.
Aww. Oh, I hope it's not that British dog. It shows up in my nightmares. All right. So I realized that if we don't use the combat tracker, it means combat's going to take a lot longer, and I apologize.
I don't think it's going to be that much longer, honestly.
All right, so
What she said.
You can just do an Excel spreadsheet, honestly.
1, work 2. Did I put 4 on there? Let's not do 4. Let's just do 3. I think 3 orcs and 2 orcs. Alright. Now I've got to find... Ooh, Yeti Hound. Let's throw one of those at you guys.
Oh, boy.
Are you just looking up random monsters?
I think she is. She's just like, ooh,
No!
that's
know,
nice.
know.
All of my things are in the wrong... All of my things are in the wrong spots. This must have been planning for a different section of the game that I bookmarked these. Okay. So, everybody roll initiative.
Okay.
Get this wrong every time.
I never roll high initiative. I'm not interested at all.
Oh my
I don't
gosh.
want to hear it.
I know I ask this every single time. Oh wait, is there one on here? Oh, there isn't. Which one's initiative again?
The in it
so
next
on-
year
Right
AC.
in the middle of the page.
Yeah, on the
And-
main
In it.
tab, right in the middle.
Says in it.
Oh, in it. In it to win it.
Tilly's really not into
A
it.
Oh
quick
my
answer, Tara. A quick answer for you is no.
Okay, good.
And Makar is all a pawns.
That is gonna be my best roll all game. Just watch.
All right.
Is all a pawns.
I just imagine Axel's charging in, and then all of a sudden, for no reason, she just sees the tiefling charge in front of her.
Well, I mean, she is a bowsman, so she's not going to go in
True.
melee. So she's going to be pulling the shot, and then suddenly tiefling.
Just don't get in front of me.
He just did.
Yeah.
Like, directly
Okay.
in front of me. Don't get
Oh,
in the
he's
way
too
of my
short.
arrow.
He's
So
too short.
here is the order, if you guys wanted to write it down for your notes. It is Makar at 19. It is Org number 2. It is Axel. Orc 1, Orc 3, which I realize I haven't numbered yet. They're numbered left to right. I'll put a number there real quick.
Okay.
There aren't that many. We can track it.
Yeah. Then Flip.
Woo.
Then Org number 1.
Again?
No,
Yeah,
Org number
Warg.
2 is the
Warg.
one right after.
War. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Wait, did I mistype all that then? Because I had Orc 2, then Axel, then Orc 1, then Orc 3, then
Warg.
Flip.
Org.
Warg.
I'm
That's what I heard.
sorry.
It's okay.
I'm from Texas.
You finish, and then I'll go back through it again because
okay.
I've got it written down.
Okay, Flip, and then Warg, and then Raywin.
I put Raywin 1.
Nice.
Raywin 2, however, you watch out for her.
Well, that's the game, everyone. Raywin already won.
Orc 2, and then Tilly, and then Klaus.
Of course, bringing up the rear.
Okay, so here is the order that we're going to go in. Makar, Org 2, Axel, Orc 1, Orc 3, Flip, Org 1, Raywin, Orc 2, Tilly, and then Klaus.
Okay.
Okay. So, I think.
Oh, I have interesting spells prepared today.
Oh well, that's not gonna help at all. I was gonna say, okay, I'll rotate the tokens so we know which one is which.
We can just track. You said left or right. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3. We just there's 6 of us. We can keep track of which one's which.
Okay, all right. So in that case, Makar, it is your turn.
I am not going to be able to do much, but I am coming in and seeing the orcs and seeing Axel sending stuff off and just all the emotions going on right now. I am just going to hoof it in there. So 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to appear right here.
I'm not going to accidentally shoot him, am I?
No,
I said
you'll be fine.
Super short.
Okay.
You're super tall. Do the math.
We're gonna just for the sake of like convenience, we'll say that your current shooting is just like cutscene shooting.
Sweet.
So like, because you're just blindly firing.
Okay.
Okay. However, now, once he gets there, now no more firing. You have to wait your turn now.
All right.
Okay, so work number 2. Am I saying it right? It's WORG.
Yeah, Ward.
Yeah. Ward.
Yeah.
Org.
Yep. That's right.
Yeah, you're saying it right. I just misheard you. That's all.
Okay. Because, well, I have been known to say monsters' names wrong for decades before someone realizes what I'm trying to say. All right, he is going to come right there. And he is going to be very,
Crap.
very angry at that tiefling that suddenly just popped up out of nowhere. Ooh, I'm
Ignore
going to
that,
move
yeah.
over a tiny bit. Okay. Oh, I have way too many windows open. I've got like 3 books open, pen and paper, 5 windows.
I knew I should have brought you your actual table.
Okay, it is Axel's turn.
I am.
Let's see. My moving is 30 or
Mhm.
5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Move there
Okay,
and aim for Orc 3.
okay.
I'm gonna figure that Hoofy Butt can take on the dog. And
Isn't the dog relatively like 3 times the tiefling size?
Yes.
Yeah, that'll be great.
This should be fun.
I'm also
Tiefling is
very
ticked.
blinded. Very, very, very blinded right now.
You're not the only one.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot. Aim to
Okay.
kill.
Hold on. There we go. The map is so large, I have to keep. Oh, I have 2 computer screens, you dingus.
Yeah. You can also like you shrink the map window and then scroll out.
No, it's fine. I got it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
15.
Please hit. Please hit. Please hit.
Where is armor class? That is a hit.
Really?
Roll. Roll your damage.
Okay, here it comes.
Nice. Which one was that on?
Orc
3.
3.
Orc 3? Okay.
Closest one to me. Well, no. Yeah.
The one directly in front of you.
All right.
North of me.
Orc 1
Uh-oh.
is going to have noticed that people have suddenly shown up who are attacking them, and he will make a quick course correction because he was on foot, and he will go.
Uh-oh.
That's the orc's coming. Orc is coming.
Did
get
we
moving
establish if diagonal was double, or are we counting diagonal as 1?
We usually we said it was the 1, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Doesn't
we usually
diagonal
counted.
for like space distance wise.
Moving diagonally.
Yes, diagonally counts as 1 space.
Okay.
I think the only time
We do it the other way in the other game that I'm playing.
Sorry.
It's very complicated. I'm trying to juggle games here. I'm sorry, guys.
The only time it counts as double is when the car is trying to move into my space diagonally.
Okay, so he will move over to the elf. And he will... let me see.
So far down this list, I feel so helpless.
So he has in his hand a javelin,
Mm-hmm.
which correct me if I'm wrong, gives him a +1 to his range, correct? Which means he can...
Because it's like 3 feet long,
Yeah, I
at
believe
least.
so. That does sound
Mhm.
right.
I can solve it this way. He's going to throw it at you.
There you
Oh.
go.
He'll try and throw his javelin at you. There we go. That will work.
Do I need to roll a dodge?
No, you're
Okay.
fine. They're just grunt orcs.
Okay.
He rolled a
Good lord.
and he missed.
I shot and I missed.
Oh, you can see my AC and stuff?
Well, trust me, I know he missed.
Okay.
Well, she also does have access to everyone's character sheet in game too. So
That's
It's-
why I
Yeah,
First
I can
day on the
see. I can
job.
see everybody's character sheet by just clicking on you guys.
Okay.
All right. That means it is Orc 3's turn, and he. What is the range on a javelin?
I think X's computer turned off. That's until
Oh,
eventually
gotcha.
Oh no.
keeps freezing on him.
Well, he's got. Oh, he's the next person.
It works, yeah.
after the
want me to-
yeah,
want me
after
to
the
call
next-
here.
Will if he doesn't come back by the time the orc is done, we'll put him in a ready to action so he can go as soon as he gets back.
Okay.
This orc is gonna 1, 2. Yeah, so he is gonna come here, and he is going to attempt to. He's holding a. I don't know what that is. He's holding an axe, so we're just gonna say that's an axe. Whee.
I just realized you guys can see the smoke of my incense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's
a little bit.
insisting on going in front of the camera instead of the
Yeah.
other way.
I was gonna say, I now know what all the sirens were about.
No, I'm out in the common area and it smells like leftovers inside.
Okay. Let's see. So, Axel, you will take 3 points of damage. Flip, we're going to go ahead and he is stanced in a ready position. And then when he comes back, he will slot him in. Oops. No, that's fine.
I'm trying to find a thing.
Okay. We'll ignore
Ignore
that. Ignore me. Ow. All right. Warg number 1. He is going to run over here. That is his full movement.
Oh god.
So he will be very angry. You can see froth dripping down from his jowls
Oh good.
as he bares his teeth at you. That means it is Raywin's turn.
Yeah, and I'm freaking out pretty hardcore. So I see 2 orcs on the elf and 2 wargs on the tiefling, and I'm trying to figure out which one needs the most help.
Well, you only have line of sight to 1.
I only have line of sight to 1.
Mm-hmm. If you take a pointer and you draw a pointer and you put it over you, you can only hit 1 without hitting someone else.
Please don't hit me.
Unless you've got
Clear
something with a range of 45.
Well, I'm
No.
short. She
Clear
could theoretically shoot over me.
Good. Clear shot.
I
Yes.
can't- oh,
but
no, I can't make-
visual.
I have
Visual
to move
line
you.
of sight.
Hold on, I'm
Actual-
sorry. I had to move you for 2 seconds.
Actual line of sight where I can literally see what's happening.
Oh, yes. I was trying to help you.
Yeah.
Yes, you can see everything that is going on.
That's why I got confused.
I'm
You said-
sorry. I
said
was
line of sight,
I was
and you meant weaponry, and I just meant
yes,
literally I see
fine.
these two things
I'm
happening.
going to stop trying to help you guys.
Okay.
In fact, a magical orc deity floats down from the heavens and gives all of the orcs an additional 40 hit points.
Can we not?
I'm just gonna lay down and die.
X comes. Ow!
I'm gonna hide under her body.
Is he here? Is he back?
Yes,
I'm here.
X
Yeah,
is
he's there.
back.
Okay, well take your turn while I'm trying to figure out what the hell to do with mine.
Okay, so Flip, go ahead. It is your turn.
Well, give me just a minute to get back in the game.
Okay.
Ugh.
Oh, I thought you were back in the game. Sorry.
Oh,
No, I was
Well-
still loading up.
Oh, okay.
sorry. Okay, well then in that case, Raywin,
Fine.
gotta think of something.
Fine.
Stabbed myself really hard with my pen,
I'm sorry.
5,
and it
10,
wouldn't normally be that bad because it's a ballpoint pen, but it was on my cuticle.
5. Right, so I think I've got a range of 30? Where
So,
is that? I believe I have a range of 30. Yeah, I have a range of 30. So this puts me, I believe, here's at 25.
okay.
And I am, where's my, is it in actions? Yes, in actions. I don't know why in actions I only see the one weapon, because I've got many more.
Did you not add them in?
I did. They used to be here. Because I've got like 2 different daggers and a staff and the backup off me bitch spear, which is what I'm going to pull out. And I'm jamming it into the flank of the warg right here by the tiefling.
Okay.
But I don't know how to roll with it.
They're there. Do you not see them?
Okay, so I only see them if I go into edit list. I don't see. Okay, maybe this is the way to dice it. Ranged, thrown, melee. Because I'm right fucking here. Great.
Which one are you attacking?
The ward within reach.
So number 1.
Yeah.
No, that is not a hit.
I only pissed him off. That's great.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're
I'm also
gonna.
gonna shout this. I'm gonna shout this. Specifically in that language.
Gotcha.
God.
Okay, so
And
we're
also
gonna
by
say
doing that, I learned that I'm the only one who knows that.
we're gonna say that it's Flip's turn now because Flip was readied.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
Oh.
the last 2 words that Raywin wrote looks like she's saying per day. And it's kind of making me really curious as what she said.
That's interesting, yeah.
What all did I miss per se?
So the elves got away just fine.
Okay.
Orc 3, which is the one that is at 12 o'clock on Axel,
Mm-hmm.
took 1 hit. And some people yelled some stuff.
An orc deity may or may not have come down.
And to my Nobody in the party has taken any damage.
The Axel just did.
Oh, right. Axel took 3 points. Sorry. Axel took 3 points of damage.
We, in turn, have done 8 points of damage to one of the orcs. That's about it.
Right.
Okay.
Is everybody keeping track of their hit points in their...
Yeah.
Yep. I am also keeping a tally. I know you guys can't see this, but for the people that are watching at home, I've actually got the turn order and how much damage we've done pulled up so that they can see it too.
That's very considerate of you.
Along at home, kids.
Can
Not kids. This is not a show for kids.
Can I ask why it says you have 42 points of damage, Axel?
What?
There we go.
Oh.
I don't know how this thing works. I was doing the math and decided
It's okay.
to. Okay, that means
It's okay.
42 now.
It's additive in the program, I believe, rather than subtractive.
Yeah. So under wounded, you just put how much damage you've taken.
Right. It's yeah.
And then temp is if you get temporary hit points, which we're not dealing with right now. So.
Right.
Buffs and shit.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
The fun.
So, Flip.
All right, let's see. 5 and a 10, and a 15, and a 20, and a 25, and a 30.
Okay.
To which I just shrug. I tried.
All right. Batter up.
Okay.
Where is my problem solver? Da-dee-da. There it is. Hoi!
Nice.
Nice.
Dang.
That is a hit.
That'll work.
It's a problem solver.
This is the reason why we call it the problem solver.
Yeah.
We keep
Little bit.
Warg around.
Which warg is that?
That one there.
Number one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They moved from when I logged off, so I lost track.
So, 2, Orc 2 is the one that's way up there.
Yep.
And then 1 is 9 o'clock and 3 is 12 o'clock.
Okay.
The wargs are 1 is 9 o'clock and 2 is 12 o'clock.
Sweet.
So Flip just went. That means it is Orc number 2's turn. And did I seriously not give them bows and arrows? Dang it.
They left them at camp.
They were just chasing elves.
Sorry.
Alright, so he is going to use his full turn to stupidly stand here.
Good move, dude. This is gonna end well for you.
And that means it's Tilly's turn. And we get to see just how overpowered monks are now.
Okay. I'm just figuring out how to add my unarmed strike into my thing. So this is good. Anyway, sweet. Okay, I think... Let's see. We can move diagonal, correct?
Yes, diagonal is a 5 foot.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna move there. And then, so I just select him? Like I just click on the token?
Which one are you attacking? Because selecting the token isn't really
The
going to
one
do anything.
to the left of
So,
me.
number 3.
Okay.
All right.
And then I'm not, oh, is it that one? Or do I grab this one? Okay, so now what do I do?
Okay, so for if you go into actions,
Yep.
you have unarmed strike.
Yep.
You see how there is the die next to the +4?
Yes.
If you click on that and you pull it into the chat window, it will roll your unarmed strike for you.
Whee!
Yep.
Okay. Where's his armor class? That is a miss.
Darn it. Not an OP monk.
That means it is Klaus's turn.
Okay. Let's see. How do I want to do this?
You didn't speak up, so I didn't do anything.
10, 15.
Wow.
The grid is a little hard to see too. That's okay. 1, 2,
I'm
3,
sorry.
4, 5, 6 would put me here, and that would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. So there's way too many people around, so I can't do what I wanted to do.
Magic missile
Oh, perfect.
into the darkness.
I'll let you finish doing that first while I figure out what the hell I'm doing.
Okay.
Because I had an idea, and then everybody grouped up.
Wait. Does this mean that there was less casualties? You would have done it anyways?
No,
You
I
could
have ways.
You could have, intimated your strategy there, leader.
It's okay. I let's see, 15 foot. 15 foot. Let's see. So if I do it there, actually, if I do it there, 5, 10.
There we go.
15.
Warg squared.
Huh.
Oh,
Okay.
Lord.
I think this may actually work. 5, 10, 15. Yes. Okay. This is going to be really interesting if I can pull this off.
This will be good.
Okay, so I just need to check the range on something real quick. That's 120 feet. Okay. So I'm going to use...
I just had a really great idea.
So I'm going to use one of my my prestige powers. And
Okay.
because it's one of the things that I've been working on, which is I'm going to try and combine Scorching Ray with Thunderwave. However,
Okay.
because of my School of Evocation, I now can sculpt spells, which means I can actually choose 2 creatures and they are not affected by the spell.
All right. You're bending these rules really hard.
I'm not bending the rules at all.
Here's the thing. In
Okay.
order to combine spells,
Uh-huh.
you have to roll your percentiles first
Okay.
to see if the spells combine.
That's fair.
If not, then you waste all your slots that you just put into it.
That's fair.
All right.
So this is
Above
level 1 and
above
level 2.
50% success.
Okay. Come on.
Wait, take a drink!
Damn! So close. All right.
Nope.
You were supposed to take a drink!
I know. Damn.
I got you that flask so you wouldn't do that!
Oh boy.
Oh well. So I guess the question is, what happens? Does it just backfire on me and fizzle out, or what? Or does one of them go off instead of
Yes,
the other? Or
as
what?
you try and cast your spell, it will backfire and you singe your hand. Your
Damn.
fingers are going to be numb for a
Again.
little while.
Okay.
Step
I'm just
1.
I know.
I'm just picturing Klaus there, really epically, saying all these ancient language things as the magic
Like
goes
his
around and all
eyes
of a
are glowing.
Oh well, I guess that was my turn then.
If you've
I'm going
if you've
to
ever
beat
seen
you to death with a
an
flask.
episode of Tenchi, it's like Washu, mixing the
Yeah.
chemicals and then they explode in her face.
Yeah.
I'm going to beat you to death with a plaque that
I
says,
kn-
first step, step 1.
our wizard is backfiring.
Yep.
That means it is Makar's turn.
When he backfires, do little like poofs of smoke come out of his butt?
Yes, yes they do. Smoke and
Loud noise.
glitter and sometimes color.
Canon now that Jim said it. I am going to take my 2 blades and stab them into the wolfie in front of me, the wargie in front of me.
Number 1 or number 2?
The one that's like right beside me, number 1.
It's number 2. Light a candle, please.
Where is it? There it is. Number 1. Yeah. And
You named it Black Midnight? Of course you named it Black Midnight. Why wouldn't you
Number
name
two.
it Black Midnight?
Oh, number 2 seems to work.
Let's see. You're attacking the warg. Armor class.
I guess you can always
Your
rely on old
second
Rusty.
one, old Rusty connected.
Yay! Good old Rusty.
That's word 1.
Oops, that was way too strong of a hit. 1 second. Try this again. There we go.
Nice.
Jesus.
As I said before, Tiefling is kicked.
All right.
So
1 minute. Let me
word
do.
1 is taking 19 points of damage. Oh, Lord. Did you people learn nothing from Makar?
I'm talking to a warg.
Oh,
That's true. And Tilly wasn't here for that, actually, so she wouldn't know that
Yeah.
Makar continually tried and pissed off something by talking to it while trying to fight it.
Makar is notorious for antagonizing our enemies by trying to help them.
Mhm.
To be fair, my
Okay.
role was to antagonize him that time.
So warg number 2 going to take his 5-foot step,
That's a big step.
and he what?
It's like his 5-foot step. That's a big step.
And then he is going to attempt to bite. Auntie Aya says you can have the candy.
It's not candy. It's incense. She can't have it.
Auntie Aya and Uncle Dav say you can have it.
She can't hear you, so there.
Why didn't you answer my text message I sent you? It had a very important question in it.
Can we maybe, roll the dice and do the
No.
things? And...
No. Let me see.
Don't make me kiss you. I will do it. All over your neck.
Shut up. And he hits. And that is a connect.
I'm not gonna
I'd
break
say
it.
bite me, but that's what he's gonna do. So.
We don't need an extra halfling in the party.
the more halflings, the merrier.
We don't need
They're officially part of my halfling army.
Bye. Makar takes 6 points of damage.
Woo.
Smack.
Makar does?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Makar takes 6 points of damage.
Yeah, from
I was
word
a
2.
little distracted.
That means that it is Axel's turn.
I think all I have is 6 points. That would suck. I don't want to get hit in the face.
What level are you? Are you not level 4?
I'm level 1.
Why are you level 1?
I don't know.
Okay,
I don't
Okay,
assume
you
to
should
level
not be
myself.
level 1. We will fix this. We'll fix this later. You should not be level 1. I'm
Okay.
really sorry.
Okay.
That was my fault. That was my bad.
I was not presuming
was-
to raise my level. Like, you know what? I'm level 50.
Well, everyone else is level 4, so I was going to put you at 3 or 4.
That's cool. I'll run them through some dungeons. It's fine.
Okay. All right. Axel.
He's like, it's fine, I'll carry the team and it's fine.
I'm going to stabby the guy that is in my face.
All right, number 3.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And I'm gonna miss. No? Maybe?
Nope, that's a hit.
Nice.
Max damage.
8 plus 6, 14.
Okay. Nope.
Taking
think my kid might
14
be
points
cold.
of damage so far.
All right. He is not happy, but he's still on his feet.
Rude.
All right. Number 1 is going to take a 5-foot step, and he is going to attempt to whack at you with his axe.
I didn't realize I could name my unarmed strike whatever I want to, and now I'm going to rename it.
Well, we've renamed our shit all kinds of stuff.
And he is going to miss.
Whew. If I pay attention, they miss.
Hold on.
And
Okay.
I'm content.
I want to see what she named it.
Oh boy.
Okay. So it is orc number 3's turn, and he is going to try and do the same thing. He is going to try and hit at Axel with his axe because that elf bitch shot at him with an arrow.
God, I'm telling you what.
Oh, snap.
The audacity of some people.
I know, you try and raid one village, and he misses.
Yeah, that's right, orc.
All right. That means that it is Flip's turn.
Dun, da, 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 dun, dun, da, 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 da. The warg still,
Okay.
because he's softer than the other one right now.
Squishy.
A little bit. And that. Hua.
Squish him. Squish him.
Ow.
Squish him. Nope, that is a miss.
Aw,
Okay.
no squish for you.
Right. That means that it is
His turn.
Warg number 1's turn, and that hairy child over there just like tried to hit him with a big hammer. So he's gonna try and bite your face off.
Bite his face off.
Doesn't have to reach far.
Just not the beard.
Not the beard.
Nom it.
You don't want to nom that beard.
Hey,
I've been in that beard. You don't want to do it.
Davkis, come here
Yes.
for a sec. I have a quick.
Okay.
That was a
Question.
spider.
What?
It made sense. I was a spider and I rode around in his beard. It was a thing that happened.
And I'm the weird
I think
one?
she had lunch for a week.
Yeah, it was great. Just you don't want to numb that beard. Just trust me on that. There are things in there.
I'm good. Actually, I'm
There's
good.
ecosystems.
Yeah.
This entire
he's not-
biome.
He's not wrong. I made friends.
Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness.
They've been asking for you, by the way.
Oh, it's nice.
Where is she? She never comes by anymore.
Okay. So he is going to attack, and he is going to miss.
Hooah.
Sorry, my monster manuals are all in 3.5, so I'm having to up the rules in my head, and I got confused.
Gotcha.
All right, that means that it is Raywin's turn.
Yeah, we're going back with the spear to the same goddamn dog. It's not gonna growl while doing so. I growl
Okay.
very, very convincingly.
Which one are you attacking? The
The warg.
org number 1?
Yeah.
Okay. That is a hit.
Again with the jamming it into his flank.
Right. You might wanna have it as a melee weapon. Otherwise, it's gonna keep yelling at you that you're trying to attack without ammo.
It is melee weapon.
Is it?
Yeah, it says
Yeah,
melee.
that's what the
Oh.
attack M is. I don't know why
I wonder
it's
why
not
it
in
keeps
here.
trying to tell you you're out of ammo.
I don't know, but I did
BRB.
4 damage.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a total of 23 so
You've got
far.
plenty of time
Morgan.
before we come back around to you. Um,
Morgan has taken 23 points.
so you did 4 points.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That means
I'm
it
trash
is
talking a ward.
Yep.
Orc number 2's turn. Oh, he can't attack Flip because Flip went away. Which means he is going to try and attack Tilly. So, he is going to attack at you. He is going to attack at you with his axe.
Dodge it!
Dodge it!
Let's hope the person without armor has a high armor rating.
That's a miss. Yes, he missed.
Dodge it! Dodge it!
In answer to what you just sent me, Davkis, yes, it will.
Awesome.
Dodge it!
Okay. So that means that it is Tilly's turn now.
All right. Now I'm pissed off. I'm going to try and hit number 2.
Okay.
Go back to my actions. And whatcha?
17. That is a hit.
So now I grab the other one.
Yeah, the one that says your
Yes,
damage
the
on
damage one, which is right next to it.
Nice.
There you go.
Was that on space?
Bam!
Nice.
Well, to be fair, you're also severely underleveled.
Yeah. Was that?
So you'll be fine the next time.
Yeah. Was that on Orc 3?
Klaus,
Was that on Orc 3? Oh.
are you going to explode again for our entertainment?
I've been talking here for like 5 minutes and.
The mage is going to backfire.
Was that on Orc 3, by the way? That Tilly just attacked?
No, Orc 2.
Orc 2.
I got pissed off because the little shit turned to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm keeping track of I'm keeping track of damage, so.
It's one of my all-time favorite episodes.
Yeah.
At the top here.
So okay, I'm going to
Fall over today, Brian.
Yeah, you can fall over today. I'm going to use Scorching Ray. So I'm actually going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oops, I'm out of line there, but 30 right there,
I'll be
roughly.
right back.
And I'm going to be targeting Orc number 1.
Okay.
So, and I'm going to cast Scorching Ray, which is a ranged spell attack. For each ray, I get 3 rays.
Mm-hmm.
And each...
you used 1.
No. For each cast, I get 3 rays.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I used 1 spell slot for this.
Right.
So I'm using another spell slot to cast the 3 rays.
Okay. Okay,
So,
yes.
all right, so I've got a ranged... Let's see, it's a ranged attack. Where is that? Sorry, give me a sec.
Eventually, we're just going to have to convert all of your stuff over to mana pool instead of mana slots.
No, I know. Let's see. So ranged. Oh, it's a D20 plus. I don't actually think there's anything on that. So I think it's just a D20. So.
Can anybody hear is my mic making weird noises?
No.
No? Okay. The cable that comes down out of the earpiece is rubbing up against my shoulder.
I can hear it.
Okay, so that's 1 ray.
Is this your damage or?
No, this is. I have to make a ranged spell attack.
Okay.
But I thought I wrote down what my ranged spell attack was, but I can't freaking find it.
Okay. Well, if that's your thing, then that's a miss.
No, I know that's the first one. So I'll do another one. That's Ray 2.
That's a hit.
Okay, and Ray 3 is a miss.
That's a miss.
Okay, so
All right, so 1 ray hits him.
all right, so 2d6 of
Fucking
damage.
step 1.
Yeah, I know. That's 7 points of
Motherfucker.
damage though, so. All right, and that's on Orc
Okay.
1.
Okay. So all of the bad guys have taken at least some damage now.
Yep.
And we are back to the top. It is Makar's turn.
I am just like at this point, just all things that have been going on, totally blind with rage right now. I am going to turn to the ward 2 and, that just bit me, and I'm going to point at it, and in Infernal, I'm just going to say "Gash" and cast Hell's Rebuke at it.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well.
So that's because I'm just gonna, for clarification here, because the tiefling is a second level 1. Do I just do 3d10?
Oh damn. Okay.
Hold on. Hold
Okay.
on. Where is it in your inventory?
In
Or
my-
on your character sheet, not inventory.
I didn't have a spell section, so we just put it in under abilities.
I don't see it though.
I literally just copied out what it said in the book. So it says first level evocation, 1 reaction time in response to being hurt by a creature that you see
You're
within
getting
60
all
feet.
robot-y.
Point finger, and sorry.
But I don't.
Wait.
But I don't
Yeah.
see it on your sheet. It's not under abilities.
Sorry, actions. It's under actions, but it's an ability under actions. Sorry.
Gotcha. No, it's fine. I just want to pull it up so I can read it.
Yeah.
Jesus, there's a lot of text in your character sheet.
There we go.
I was literally
That we're
copying it
talking
out from the
about.
book.
Okay. Oh, duh, I can just do it this way.
Okay. It gets a saving throw. Do you know
Yeah.
what your
My dexterity.
is it?
But-
Is it his dexterity versus your dexterity?
I would assume. I don't.
Because
know
I
how
need to
saving
know.
throws
I
work.
need to know if he makes his dex save or not.
It just said dexterity saving throw, so I'm guessing that's how dexterity saving throws work.
Davkis,
Yes.
how would we figure out the CR for his spell?
Dexterity.
I think
It needs to
works-
be a dexterity throw.
Right. So Hellish Rebuke is a spell, if I remember correctly.
Yes, the first
So-
level spell.
Okay, first level spell. It's going to use the. Let's see. It takes a. The creature must make a dexterity saving throw, and the saving throw should be. Let's see. I was just in that spell section. Let me look real quick.
Saving throw is D20 plus profession bonus plus ability mod.
There you go. So yeah, that's the saving throw, but what the DC would be.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Oops, wrong
It
one.
should be close to that though. DC to resist is one of your spells is 8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier plus your proficiency bonus. So your spellcasting modifier would be, it's considered a warlock spell, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Mhm.
Let me check that real quick. Warlock.
Make sure you write this down once we figure it out,
Yeah.
so we don't have to go through it again.
We're teaching a non-spellcaster how to cast spells.
In the heat of battle, no less.
In
Yeah.
the middle. So here's what you do. You.
Oh my god.
Let's see. Oh God. 3 guesses what your spellcasting ability is. It's
Considering you said
that-
charisma.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Charisma.
So it's 8 minus 1.
Yes, plus your proficiency bonus, so it's +2.
So it's 8 plus 1.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my
so
god.
After
Okay,
this, after we get done, I'll show you how to actually put that in as an attack weapon thing.
Okay.
To where you don't have to
Okay,
worry
so
about
he
that.
has to roll. He has to roll over 9. Okay,
Yeah.
got it. Oh my god. Okay, he made it, so he only takes half.
Okay, so
So it's 1d10.
1d10. Okay. That's a 6. Which means the 10 is.
The 10 is the one that looks like the 5-sided pyramid.
Got your
Isn't it?
D20, then
The,
your D12,
the
then your D10.
percentile. It's the one that you use
Yes.
for your percentiles.
That's the one.
There you go.
There we go.
Okay.
Hmm.
That was Borg 2. Yes?
Yep.
Okay.
Did Warg 2 already have damage before this?
Yes.
Yes, everyone has at least
Okay.
some damage.
You had
How
3
much?
points.
He had 3?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I must have missed that one.
I smacked him
Ah.
with my bitch hand.
How did you smack him being all the way up there?
Oh, she smacked orc.
Warg.
Warg.
Oh.
Yeah, we're talking
He
Warg.
attacked Warg.
I'm
Yeah.
not paying attention.
How much damage did Warg 2 have before that?
I'm not telling you.
Okay, fine.
It's not my job. Okay. It is, guess what? Warg 2's turn. His fur is singed, and there is smoke coming off of it. There is a distinct smell of burnt animal hair. He is not happy, and he is going to attempt to bite that hand off of your arm.
Aggressive.
Let's see.
The mind of a warg.
I mean, if the tiefling had pointed at me and shouted something in Infernal, I would probably bite his hand off too.
And he rolled. Let me. Is it okay if I just look at your character sheet and tell you if
Yeah.
he missed?
My
Nope,
AC
he hit.
is- Okay.
That was a hit.
Here we go again.
6 points.
Ooh.
Oof.
At least he's consistent. I appreciate that he's consistent.
I am. I've been
You're an
rolling
idiot.
the exact same stuff. Well, here's the funny thing. So last time I rolled a different number. I rolled the number. The point is I rolled the opposite number of the modifier this time, whereas last time it was the other way around. It's funny.
We'll take
Anyway.
your word for it.
Okay.
Okay.
Joke fail. Hey, look at that. It's Axel's turn now.
Okay. I stabby orc 3 again.
Okay.
I'm
That is a
mad.
hit.
Really mad.
You, with the dagger in your hand, you thrust it deep into his armor, and it, rather than bouncing off some of the studs that have been sewn onto the leather, you manage to get it right in the leather, and it just goes deep into the orc, and he collapses. Orc 3 is now gone.
Woohoo!
Orc 3 is now dead.
I'm gonna kick him off of my dagger onto the ground
Okay.
as an intimidation for orc 1.
Do I not have a little skull token?
You could just put an X over him.
What?
I guess, but where's the fun in that?
Well, it's a little more fun than not doing anything. Ooh,
Orc 3 is down.
that's cool.
That means it is Orc 1's turn. And he's not having any of this. No raid is worth this. He drops his axe.
Nope.
And he begins to flee.
Oh, attack of opportunity.
He does. Yep, you get an attack of opportunity.
It's a
Okay.
no-work.
After he gets a tiny distance away, can I shoot him? That way, because I don't have point blank yet.
No, you only get the attack of opportunity when he leaves your 5-foot radius.
Mhm.
So as cool
Okay.
as that would be, I've got to put my foot down and say,
Okay,
You have-
then I'll just stab him.
okay. If you can catch him.
Nope.
Ooh.
So as you go to stab him, your arm makes a full arc. But instead of making contact with the flesh of the orc, your hand passes through a column of gray wispish smoke. And he is now disappeared.
Well, that was interesting.
I was really worried I was about to get hit.
Really? Oh, and Orc 3 is dead.
Mhm.
So that means it is Flip's turn.
Woo! Warg 1.
Gotcha.
Wham! Darn it.
I'm on the wrong
It's-
page. Hold on, give me a sec. That is a hit.
Ooh, sweet. And a wham. Boop.
And that was on Ward 1?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Wargus Onus.
Wow. That's 34.
Problem
points of
solver
damage.
indeed.
You not heard of my friend? Because
The
a
Cretans
good
at
movie.
Sparta. No, the Spartans at Crete.
Oh, Lord.
that's not right. You forgot to conjugate. Now, I want to see this 30 more times. It's a good movie. I love that movie. It is Warg 1's turn. Hold on. Okay. Warg 1 doesn't like this very hairy child who just keeps hitting him with this thing, this shiny thing. He is going to attempt to bite at one of your legs. Try and
Yeah,
flip
good
your
luck with
legs out
that.
from
Wow.
under you.
His
Okay.
legs are like this tall.
Come back here. I'll bite your legs off.
You'd have to reach him first.
And he hit.
Wow.
He got
boy.
your knee.
This is a hell of
Just
a hit.
barely. Just barely, but he got your knee.
No word to the knee.
For 5 points of damage.
Ooh-hoo-hoo.
Alright. It is Raywin's turn.
I'm going to put my giant ass claw on the tiefling's shoulder, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds, which is a D8 plus 2.
Okay.
So he gets 7.
Alright, you
Okay.
got 7 points back.
Those math in my head.
I have my phone with a calculator next to me. I said fuck trying to do it in my head. We're gonna have to put a content advisory warning on here. We've been saying naughty words.
We haven't been putting the content advisory. We usually do.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, we forgot this time.
The last
The
two
one
times.
time that the DM says "fuck" a lot, we forget to tell.
That's okay.
To put the content advisory warning at the
I've said it
beginning.
at least once as well.
I'm smacking people
okay.
with my bitch hand, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just leave it in the subject title of the YouTube video. It'll be fine.
Yep.
So, yeah, there you go. So Orc 2 has seen that the warg has latched on to Flip's leg, and he thinks that this is a perfect opportunity to try and take that dwarf's head off.
But I like my head.
And
kind of
he is
attached to
going
me.
to attack at you with his axe. And boop.
That's not a good axe.
Let's just judge his axe.
Yes.
Oh, you did.
That's a hit.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
That's
I have an AC at 20.
insufficient.
These guys are rolling good.
I am
Insufficient axe
rolling
to smack
very
you.
good.
Oh
So
my
let's
God.
see. Damage. Seven points of damage.
Ooh. Where's my phone?
Okay. That means it is now Tilly's turn.
I'm gonna attack to smack Orc 2.
Okay.
Don't go hitting the.
Damn, girl.
Oh, that was almost
Woo.
a 20.
That was almost. That
See,
was very not a 20.
The problem is that you forgot to put your ring on before smacking him with your bitch hand.
Wow.
And you
I will
don't
just
do
have
any
to-
damage.
Steal a ring from town next time.
It is Klaus's turn.
Take a drink.
Okay. Yeah.
Drink.
First step,
Take-
take a drink.
Free action.
There you go.
Yeah, free action. Take my
For
drink.
fuck's sake.
And actually, that's
it's an Archer moment.
yeah. So that's actually going to apply here because I actually went and looked up what the ranged spell attack was, and I severely underperformed in the last one. So I'm casting Scorching Ray again, using my last second level spot
Okay.
on Orc 2.
Orc 2?
Yes.
Okay.
And I've actually got this set up to where this is going to work this time. So, Orc 2, 3 rays of fire coming right at you.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's my boy.
The
That's
plus-
what happens when you follow step one.
Yeah. The plus
There you
6
go.
was the missing part from the first one. So that's ray 1. Here's the second one.
Okay.
And the third one.
And 2 out of 3 is not bad.
So the first two hit, the third one does not.
Okay.
And you got a crit on the first one.
The crits don't work. Don't
Don't
count
do
for
anything.
spells.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
So here's the first ray and the second ray.
Attaboy.
Nice.
What is that?
Okay.
What happens when you
There
follow
goes a Ray win.
instructions?
That's 15
Orc.
points of damage.
Orc number 2 has been enveloped in fire.
Yes,
And
yes.
he is running all over, flailing his arms, screaming at the top of his lungs,
Lighting
and then
strawberries on fire.
falls down to the ground. His voice forever silenced.
That was the best moment of my day.
See, I've got too many. Darn it! Hold on, I've got way too many tokens. There we go. He's dead.
So-
Stay out.
Makar, it is Makar's turn.
That's rock
I feel-
abuse.
I feel slightly clear-headed after letting all that out. And so I'm going to look up and I'm going to see this warg that really likes my hand, so I'm going to give it to him with 2 swords straight in the mouth.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right,
So
go ahead
first
and
one.
roll.
Please work. Ooh,
Nice.
Yeah.
second,
I don't need to be on the orc page anymore.
second one. Helps if I actually hit the page.
At the chat box.
Was this
Ooh.
nice?
That was nice.
Was
Yeah,
that
done pissed off the wrong tiefling.
was that work
Don't
two?
kick the tiefling.
Is that on work two?
Yeah, Warg 2.
Okay.
Right in the
Warg
mouth.
2. Warg 2, Zulu.
Okay.
Okay, I deserve that after that joke.
Uh-huh.
And then attack number 2. There we go.
Okay.
That'll work.
12. Nice.
And his dual wield, though.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
All right. Orc 2 is not happy.
Well, he can't say much about it. He got 2 swords in his mouth.
That is true. All right.
Tiefling got your tongue?
I'll be right back.
It is Axel's turn.
I think she just went to the door. I heard the doorbell.
Oh, okay. Well, then, quick 2-second break. Do 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 do. Do 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 do
So
do
if-
do 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 do.
so if Makar just went, did work two do something? Did I miss that?
No,
He had latched on to his arm, right? Bit his arm
bit his arm. Yeah.
earlier.
Hmm.
Because you said it was Axel's turn next, but I thought work two was before
Yeah.
that.
But it's Axel's turn now.
Okay.
Warg 2's not going to be doing much of anything with 2 swords in his mouth.
Fair enough.
He's a little busy.
True.
That was I'm sorry, so I'm gonna continue talking about Monty Python stuff. In high school, I lent my DVD of The Holy Grail to a friend of mine, and when it finally got to the end, he took the first disc out and put the second disc in, thinking that the second disc had the rest of the movie on it. And so he came to school that Monday and he gave me my DVD back and he's like, "That's the worst movie I've ever seen." I liked
Wow.
it. I thought it was funny.
It's okay. When I first watched Fiddler on the Roof, because I watched Fiddler on the Roof in high school because we did a marching show with music from it, and so my stepdad we had rented the VHS version of it, which was a 2 VHS set.
Mm-hmm.
My stepdad puts in the movie and we start watching it. We're thinking, this is a really sad movie. Like,
Put it in the wrong order.
he did.
Yep.
He put it in at take 2. So we watched the last half of Fiddler on the Roof first.
That's,
We're like, man, this is depressing.
you're supposed to work up. You're supposed to work up to it so
Right.
you can bear through it.
But no, there was
You
just, it was
have
just
a bad habit of
straight
doing that.
depressing.
I was watching Requiem for a Dream with a friend of mine,
oh my god.
and you came in halfway
Yes, I
through
did.
that movie, and you watched the second half
Oh my
of
God.
Requiem for a Dream with us.
Which is equally as bad.
I'm back, kind of.
I don't know. I think Requiem for a Dream is worse than
But-
Fiddler
oh,
on the
yeah,
Roof.
I would agree with that.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so Tara, it is your turn.
Well, shoot. Do I have clear sight of Warg 1?
Yeah, you do.
You can move around.
Okay, I'll
too.
shoot it
Okay.
with killer.
Not the beard.
That is a hit. Woohoo!
That's with the evil bow, isn't it?
In this world, though.
No.
You shot at Warg 1.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Warg 1 is down.
Woohoo! I
That
failed
still
2
counts as
things.
one.
It still only counts as 1.
I'm marking it. I'm marking it.
you
Um,
counted on your own kill. Of course you do.
Okay, so you guys notice that as the bodies and all of the rest of the enemies have now fizzled away into wisps of smoke, much like the other orc did. You are now left in an empty field. The sounds of battle coming from towards the opening in the trees.
I'm gonna cure wounds on the dwarf.
Okay. The sounds of the fighting
Gets
have
4.
died away somewhat. Dwarf got 4 points.
Yeah, you get 4. I don't love him as much.
Wait, is everything dead?
Yes,
Yeah, it's all
everything's
gone.
dead.
Okay, and
Not just
if I
dead, but
hear the
it's gone.
sounds quieting, I'm gonna start running towards my village.
Okay. I am
Unless we're
going
wanting to stop.
to do this.
We are.
I'm gone.
probably-
Where'd I go?
Okay. So Axel
hours
begins running towards the break in the trees.
Gonna have to follow her.
Yep.
After.
All right, hold on. I've got a few too many windows. There we go. All right, so I warn you now, the map is going to be kind of big, so you're going to have to resize it.
It says small.
It is small compared to what it was.
Oh, good. That's good. It's okay. The resizing thing works.
Yep.
Okay, so everybody, you guys come in from here.
She looks pissed.
Okay. So, as you guys come in, you will notice that there is a lot of carnage in the
Control. Italy. Control.
there's a lot of carnage in the town, but it seems like the battle for the most part is over. Things are smoldering, and people are throwing water onto fires and things like that. One thing that you will notice is that if you attempt to concentrate on some buildings, they will appear as if you are staring at them through opaque glass.
Great.
Okay.
It's kind of like there's a pixelated filter over everything.
Just a haze kind of a thing, yeah.
Yeah, there's like a haze over some aspects of the village.
We're in her memory, so
Yeah.
following the elf.
God, we're fighting her worst nightmare.
Quite literally, I think.
Hey.
Occasionally, as you walk through the village, you will notice that there is not a dirt road or grass. In a few places, there is stone flooring.
Ah.
Get off me!
So, okay, here because there was a little bit of confusion.
Okay.
The little shark fin looking things are waves, and the lines are where the trees are.
Consummate, please. I said consummate.
I assumed because I can see the word lake,
Yeah, and then I erased it.
but I like knowing that this is the lake.
All the fish are waving at us.
No, they're not that.
Oh.
It's right about there, isn't it? Yeah.
You told me it was here.
Okay, then there.
Okay. So the as you get to where I know you're going, would it have been a ladder or a stairway or a ramp leading up?
We'll go with stairway.
Okay. So the stairway in question that I know you're trying to get to is covered in brambles, and there are roses within the brambles. You will be unable to climb up the stairs because of this giant wall of brambles and roses.
I go to grab the rose to like pull them apart to get up the stairs.
You cut your hand.
Is it the same rose as the sigil?
Yes. It's obvious looking from the outside that it is a wall.
So what if somebody else other than Axel were to touch the rose?
Why
you
don't you
also
reach
cut your
out and
hand.
find out?
I'm in tears yelling this as I keep pulling.
I'm gonna touch it.
So when you as you pull roses away, you'll notice that the instant a rose snaps off the wall, another one will grow in its place.
I'm gonna take her by the shoulders and pull her back. I know she's gonna resist, but I'm gonna pull her into a hug
Okay.
and
You
look
will
to
you will
Klaus.
notice that she's scraped up her hands pretty bad.
So while trying to hold her, I'm also gonna try to healing word.
Okay.
Increase blah 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 blah.
Whoops.
Oh yeah, oops. I knew what you meant.
We got it.
Yeah.
We got it.
Oh,
It's a D4 on her hands. I got
Yeah.
all 4 points. Her hands are fine.
Yeah. Yeah, you're able to heal up the cuts from the wall.
So I'm holding her and I'm listening, but while I'm listening and holding her, I'm looking around to see. Is there anybody else here?
There are people walking around.
Are they noticing us?
They don't seem to be noticing you. If you there'll be an instance where maybe one will walk by Klaus, and he will turn his head to look at Klaus as he walks by Klaus, but once he gets like maybe 5 feet away from him, his head will snap back forward, and the person will just keep walking along.
Like Destiny AI?
I'm gonna poke one of them.
we should...
Of course you are.
Okay, you poke one.
Do they look or they keep going?
Well, do you poke a moving one, or do you poke one that is standing still?
Sure, I'll poke a one that's standing still.
Okay, you poke one that's standing still.
I don't know what you hope to achieve by this. Meanwhile, I'm over here holding a sobbing elf.
Yep.
Somebody fix the elf.
I can spell. It's fine. So for those who can't read Elvish, she and I are obviously conversing in Elvish while she's sobbing.
Right.
I'm listening while watching around me because I feel like I can't just stay.
How tall is the wall?
It goes up into the air.
Well, fudge bucket. Does it look like there is a hole in any of the vegetation over it?
Nope. Not that you can see.
Can we burn it, Klaus?
You can try.
If this is what I think it is, I don't think that this is where we need to go.
I think that's the reason it's there.
Right. The roses tell me that this is likely put in place by Armorial, by them, to keep us out of there. So we are not supposed to go through.
Okay.
Where we are supposed to go, I don't know, and I think that's going to be up to Axel, honestly.
Meanwhile, she and I are still talking without
Right.
listening.
What are all of the other lines on there? The gray, the purple, the blue, the red.
You will have to go and explore that and
That's
find
kind
out.
of what I figured. Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna go this way.
Okay.
Okay.
I am. I'm totally just gonna run off because I am not like a very
So,
social.
I'll
As
go with the
you
monk.
as you run, so as you and Makar run along the grassy field area, passing like blurry houses and buildings and trees and stuff, your feet will instantly hit solid stone. And now, rather than standing in a forest, you are actually standing in what appears to be an underground restaurant. Looking around, you see no trees, you see no sky. You only see stone walls. In front of you are stone tables, stone chairs, and you can smell a lovely smell of cooking meat.
Did we somehow merge with Flip's memories here?
Wouldn't that be awesome?
So
I'm about
know.
to say some more stuff. Do you
Yeah,
have
go
anything
ahead.
you needed to
Right.
say?
yeah, go ahead.
So milling around in this what appears to be underground restaurant are patrons eating large slabs of sauce-covered ribs with huge tankards of mead.
For clarity's
all
elf, and I
all
did
of
not
which
follow.
are dwarven patrons. The waiter and the cook are also dwarves, and they're walking around serving people. They all seem to be on like a predetermined set path kind of thing. No one acknowledges you when you walk in. Unlike some of the trees and the buildings in the forest area, everything in here is crystal clear. There's no odd blurring or anything like that.
I've got a bad feeling about this. I've got a really bad feeling about this. But while we're here, I'm going to wave my hand in front of a dwarf eating some delicious meat, and does he react at all?
I'm sorry. I'm
I'll go for it.
reading what's going through in the chat. Can you
Go for
repeat?
it.
Can you repeat that, please?
I said, before I go and do serious stuff, I wave my hand in front of a dwarf patron who's eating something that looks delicious. Does he notice me at all?
Do you actively touch him?
No?
No.
Okay, I'm going to grab some of the meat and run.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Does he react?
Where do you run to?
Well, not really run. I'm just going to walk back away from where we are, like back out of this while eating the meat.
You're
Okay.
gonna grab it and step back.
Basically, dinner and run.
Does he do anything?
Nope.
I'm gonna grab his tankard.
Jeez.
Poor guy.
Okay.
Is there anything in it?
Yes, it is half full of a really rich honey-colored mead.
Okay, I'm gonna drink it.
I
Does it
think. Is mead
actually-
honey-colored? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Mhm.
I don't drink it. You guys are gonna have
It's
to correct me
literal
if I
honey
say.
wine.
Okay, you guys are gonna have to correct me if I say something wrong about liquor. Makar, as you cross the threshold again, you are back in the forest.
Is the
Can
meat
I-
still in my hand?
Yes, the meat is still in your hand.
Okay, I'm ready to flip.
Can I see him?
No.
Okay. So he just disappeared through a wall, basically.
Yes.
Oh. Does the meat taste like anything? Like, does it taste like meat, or does it just taste like I'm drinking nothing?
It tastes like you're drinking a liquid.
But not like I would expect meat to taste.
Right.
Hey, can I use my prestige power?
Yes, which one?
Because I only really have one essentially, and the other one is vanity. So, I'd like to fly up and have a closer look inside the house if I can.
Okay.
I'm gonna look through any windows, see what I can see.
Okay. Everything is covered in the same brambles and roses.
And I see no one in there.
You see no movement, you see no light. You really can't even find a good chunk of window to look into without, kind of getting brambles all up in your face.
Okay, that's all I needed. Thank you.
If I can
You lean
get-
your face
when I get
in
to-
really close to the wall, and one of the roses just kind of baps you on the nose.
I
No,
snort at
that
it.
doesn't really happen. I'm trying to
Aw.
be serious.
I
I'm trying
I
to be
snort
serious.
I snort at it, and then I return to the ground.
Okay.
When I get to flip, I'm going to show him the meat and ask him if he recognizes this kind of food. Like, is this something you would find in an elf place, or is this something he recognizes, like the kind of food that he would recognize?
Flip, you are going to recognize that tankard very well.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. This. Do you know what this is?
Nope.
Oh, nectar of the gods is what this is. Okay, maybe not.
Yep.
But where did
It
you get
has
this?
it has no flavor.
I
Yeah,
am
that's-
taking off running right now.
Okay. We got it over there in.
Okay,
I swear.
Makar has gone running again.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna follow that guy.
Okay. Makar and Tilly, you guys run, and just like last time, at some random predetermined point, almost as if I drew it on the map that way, rather than hitting grass and forest floor, your feet will actually hit tile. It's very elaborate tile. And in front of you is no longer the forest. You are now in a very large open hallway. There are stores in front of you. Some of the stores are a little blurry, some of them aren't. Hold on, I'm trying to catch up.
It's actually kind of funny what's going on now.
Yeah, I see that.
Some of the stores are blurry, some of them are not. One that is particularly clear seems to be a sweet shop. If you walk along the hallway through the building of shops, you will come to it seems to get kind of blurry, and then the hallway narrows, and there are doors on the left side, so your left of the hallway.
I'm gonna. Are they open or closed?
No, none of them are open.
I'm going to attempt to open one.
First
one I
okay,
get
so
to,
there
and
are
it's done.
there are 3 doors. Hold on, Makar,
Calm down.
stop moving. Makar tries to run away, and you see an invisible hand pick him up and kick him backwards. There are 3 doors.
I'm a little scared right now.
You just got mage
There are 3 doors. The closest door to you, will say, is door number 1.
Okay, door number 1.
Door number 1
What's
does not
behind door number 1?
The
Nothing.
doorknob
Okay.
does not even turn.
I will try door number 2.
Same thing. The door does not open. The doorknob is not even.
This is some shit.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Door number 3.
As you grab door number 3, you will quickly let go of it because something has cut into your hand, and you will notice that the roses and brambles are starting to grow over the third door.
Oh, hell no. Okay, I don't like this place anymore. I'm going to leave.
This is not what I'm looking for, so I look around quickly and then run back out, running around again.
God, he's gone.
Okay. So as you turn around, I have like really hurt my arm somehow. As you turn around,
Picking us up and putting us over.
you'll go from the tiled floor to the grass again, and then as you turn the little corner right here, you go from the grass back into a tile. These floor tiles are this is more of like a well trodden. It's not as clean a tiled floor. Around you, surrounding you, are bookshelves. All along the outskirts of this line are bookshelves.
This might have been a dangerous place to take her.
The bookshelves go all the way up as far as you can see. And in this section right here, right there, is one of those rolling ladders
And
that is
she's
attached
off.
to the bookshelf. It goes all the way up into the sky. As far as you can see, just infinite up into the skybox.
Oh my God.
She's gonna grab the ladder and start climbing.
Same thing that happened with the ladder happens with the door.
Oh my
You cut
God.
your hand as roses and brambles start to grow along the
And
ladder.
she jumps off. What
Again,
the
this
hell
isn't
is
what I'm
this?
Again, this isn't what I'm looking for, so I'm running off again.
Okay,
I
so
catch him by the collar. Get back here.
Oh, no. Right now, I fight you off. I am very, very panicked right now, and I'm running.
Yeah,
So-
I'm.
Am I near?
just
Do
for
we follow
the
class?
just for the record, the elf and the dragon have stayed at the house, right? We had this conversation. You idiots wandered off into her memory alone.
Mhm.
There is a small, little-known fact that one of my talents is whistling painfully loud.
Boy.
I advise the elf to cover her
It's a
ears
miraculous talent too, because she doesn't have
She
lips.
does.
because I make it happen anyways. And I whistle so loud. I would super do it here, but like the echo would actually hurt you guys' ears.
All right, please
But I
don't.
don't-
I have tinnitus.
And like screech it out.
Uh-huh.
This is meant to get the wizard's attention.
I hear it.
You better. You fucking
I'm
better.
going to I'm going I'm going to fight him on this. My strength might not be that great, but I'm going to at least attempt to fight him on this. Panicked or not, running around this place is a good way to get lost.
So end goal here is get the party back together, and so instead of splitting the party in this dream world.
Do you want to get lost all on your own?
Of course, there goes Flip. He wants nectar of the gods.
It's all about the mead.
Like
I'm gonna wander back to the party.
You know
I am
what?
not
You know what?
particularly happy.
Let's do this.
Oh
My
God.
strength is a -1, so I don't really want to do this, but I'll attempt to grapple him.
I advise
Okay.
cooperating, Tiefling.
Is he still fighting me?
Are
you-
you still fighting him?
I am kind of in a daze right now, and I'm just kind of not really doing anything. I'm just kind of staring at him slightly. Very wide-eyed.
Then I won't try and grapple him, but I will start trying to pull him back over to where the party is. Are you gonna come with me or not?
No, he's coming with you. Drag his ass.
Mage hand him on the ground until he listens.
Well,
Okay, so
mage hand only works up to 10. Up to
No,
10
I know.
pounds, so
I was just trying to think of another reason for you to use mage hand.
mage hand him across the face. Listen to me.
okay, and this is where I'm going to growl like menacingly at everybody until they shut the fuck up.
Yep.
Listen, guys, you're forgetting we are here to help Axel. This is a dream world of sorts. We are working our way through her memories, and we can taint them with our own, apparently. But we are here to help her. This is her home. She lost her husband and her child here. We need to help her figure this out. The roses apparently are guiding us either to or away from things, and we're not meant to come into this house. We are meant to do something, and I think we need to work our way through her pain, and we need to be there for her and help her through the hardest thing she's ever done. I need you guys to focus. I need you to shut the fuck up. And I'm just going to pull her closer while she's sobbing. I need you to shut the fuck up and start paying attention here. Her village was raided by orc. The leader was Drow. They came from the east. And when she left, the place was in flames. And her child and her husband were gone. We can go to the east to see if maybe I don't know where we are in the timeline of things, but there's no one in this house. We're not meant to be here. We need to continue on, but we need to stay together because if you remember, and I get extremely patronizing here, if you remember,
Literally rolling my eyes at her.
Amaril said that we can get lost, and that's the biggest danger here, is getting lost. I will not lose one of you again. If you leave my sight, you are dead to me.
We went to the east, and there is nothing but other memories over there, and there are 3 doors that are blocked.
You went to the east without her.
Okay, then let's take her to the east.
Let's go find out what happens. Axel, are you ready?
I guess I have to be.
All right, let's go.
Okay. All right. Which direction are you guys going?
I'm going east.
Okay.
The halfling is super annoyed with the patronizing dragon.
Oh, it's mutual, babe.
All right. I'm going to hurry up and move you guys along. Just
Okay.
move. Just go ahead and move past the red line because we're coming up on a pretty long conversation.
Okay.
So as you guys move through the imaginary barrier that I've drawn, you will notice that it goes from forest to the very clean tile with walls of stores that I have described. It looks very similar to the shops in Coralink that you guys walked through. There are, again, many blurry stores. Some of them are clearer than others. You can't seem to find any way of... I didn't add this in with the color. So I'm going to just put a big square here for now.
Okay.
The wall just it's all one big wall. It leads you into a circle and back. Ignore the entryway up there for a second.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yep. Klaus, I think you've gathered.
Yeah.
This hallway looks very familiar.
Yes, it does.
In fact, the clearest thing in this entire section of the map is that candy store that you used to go to as a child when you got your weekly allowance, which closed some 20 years. Or how old are you?
I believe I am 19 or 20. Yeah.
Okay, so 15 years ago.
Yeah.
You're younger than Makar, and yet you're the most mature one on the team.
I'm younger than even that.
20. Yeah, I'm 20.
The point is
Yeah.
it closed when you were
Right. Really little.
right.
Okay.
Youngins.
While I am drawn to that, I don't know if that's... Well, I guess I'll give it a shot. I'll walk over towards it.
The candy store?
Yeah.
All right. It is bustling with activity.
Okay. No, like, roses trying to keep me out or anything?
No.
Okay.
What do you see in there?
Seems to be a lot of activity going on in here.
He sees barrels full of colorful, vibrant candy. They look like jewels. They look so appetizing and
God, somebody
inviting.
stop Flip.
None of the customers pay attention to you.
Okay. Anything seem out of the ordinary from what I remember of this place?
No, in fact, it seems exactly like you remember.
I don't want to get caught up in here. I really don't. I would love to spend more time in here, but I don't want to get caught up in here.
So let's move on.
Yeah, let's move elsewhere.
Move south.
Okay. Are you guys going to cross over into the next little section?
Into the blue, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
we can do that.
All right. Same thing happens. You guys go from tile to forest to different tile. This is well worn, and again, you're encircled in library books, and they go all the way up as far as you can see. Every kind of book you could think of.
This place looks interesting.
I am standing near the back of the room, near the border.
Gotcha.
I take note. All right, guys, let's move on.
Oh, right, and the pink circle, the ladder with the roses.
I think I know where this is going. Let's move on.
Okay.
We're gonna circle. We're gonna bring them around the edge of the clearing.
Mm-hmm.
This is. I forgot I can drag too because I'm taking her with me everywhere I go.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot I can do. Hey. No. Stop. It's shift. It's shift, everybody. I take her with me. We're going into
Okay.
this one to see whose memory this is.
All right. So in here, you go from forest to an obvious underground area. So everyone except Tilly will feel like the place is vaguely familiar. There are.
I take a quick inhale. I smell the area.
Okay. It smells a little dank, a little moldy.
I'm gonna
But
put
it's
a
a little
wild
like where
throw
we
in the dark
found-
here. I know where we are, don't I?
Yeah, Makar
Yeah.
knows where you are. Makar, you will notice that everything is a lot. In fact, everyone will notice that everything is a lot cleaner than what you remember.
I'm going to I'm going to take this opportunity to say, smells like a macar.
In like one of the like up against the walls around here, there is a sort of a rock that is kind of set into the wall, and all along the rock and all up the wall are a myriad of various species of mushroom.
Of course they are.
Okay.
Is there anyone else in here? Just anyone I can see?
So there is no one you can see.
Are you looking for Fluffy?
No, I'm not. I'm so totally not right now. Do
Uh,
I?
there is no one. There was no one else you can see.
Okay, I'm leaving.
Okay, that's fine.
Yep.
We can move on. I don't like the looks of the next one. Okay.
All right. As you get to like the middle, like right, let me draw another pointer for you guys. So like right here, that was supposed to be a line.
Yep, definitely is a line. I see a
So
line.
like right here, so in that case, the line is like right here.
Okay.
So where this line, you can't see my cursor. So where the top line is, dividing that pathway in half. Yes, right there.
This one.
It starts to snow once you reach that point.
All sorts of homesick.
As you cross over the imaginary purple line, you find yourself in a cave. As you turn behind yourself, you can see out of the cave, and you see a vast mountain range that is covered in snow. Deep inside the cave, you find a small pallet, as if for a very tiny person. A little campfire, and then on the other side of the campfire, from the smaller pallet, you see a larger pallet.
I'm keeping an eye on Raywin.
Sitting on top of this pallet is kind of a shrubbery of roses, vaguely in a humanoid shape. Kind of lumpy.
I know what's gonna happen.
It looks like a human sitting.
I know what's gonna happen, and I do it anyways. I reach out and touch the damn rose.
You cut your hand.
I leave it there for a minute and let it bleed.
Okay.
We gotta move on.
All
right. So you guys have a general lay of the land now. You guys know where there are NPCs, and you guys know where there are not NPCs. So with that, I think we're going to call it today.
Yeah.
I wanted you guys to get a general lay of the land before we ended and figure out kind of what's going on. All right. I'm going to hand it over to you guys to do the outro.
All right.
Now that we're all left in our individual traumas.
Yeah. Well,
if you've been with us since the first few episodes of Heroes of Thyr, this shouldn't be a surprise.
No.
As soon as I saw the dwarves, I'm like, oh no. And I was like, I've got to go. I gotta see this.
All right. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. To this point, this is a bit of a longer one, but
you get 3 gold stars this time.
Yeah. And
Axel's gonna throw in a 4th one.
All right. And then we will see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye. Ow. Bye.